It's time for Horseheads Baseball. I'm Hannah Martin, voice of the Casper Horseheads, and I'll be with you all season long, bringing you all the action from your hometown baseball team. The Horseheads play Game 2 of their 6-game homestand tonight, in which they will be welcoming in the Mining City Tommyknockers and the Western Nebraska Pioneers. Casper won for the first time at home this season last night, picking up win number 4 on the season, finishing off Mining City by a final of 9-5. They look to continue their winning ways here tonight. Entering this game, the Tommyknockers are 9-6, first in the Lewis division, and the Horseheads are 4-11, last in the division. I've got the starters for you. First for the visiting Tommyknockers, leading off it'll be number 6, the shortstop Seth Lucero. Batting second, the third baseman Carter Jabrinsky. Batting third, the right fielder Justin Green. Batting cleanup, the first baseman Jake Mastillo. Batting fifth, the backstop, Luke Trainer. Batting sixth, the DH, David Melfi. Batting seventh, the second baseman, number 3, Miles Hartsfield. Batting eighth, the center fielder, Jack Walker. And batting ninth, the left fielder, Matt Morgan. And now for your Casper Horseheads. Leading off, it'll be the second baseman, number 33, Eric Arato. Batting second, it'll be the third baseman, number 9, Ryan Callahan. Batting third, the DH, number 18, Christian Lopez. Batting cleanup, the left fielder, number 20, Jake Baker. Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 8, Hank Dunn. Batting sixth, the shortstop, Preston Joy. Batting seventh, the first baseman, and wearing number 7, Joe Schmidt. Batting eighth, it will be the catcher, number 27, Landon Boyd. And batting ninth, the center fielder, Ricky Teal. Let us talk starters. For the Tommyknockers tonight, it will be Riley Powers, the right-hander out of Vidalia, Georgia, stands at 5'10", 155-pound freshman at Georgia Southwestern. On the season for him, he appeared in one game to a 0-0 record, 2 1/3 innings of work, and a 7.71 ERA. On the season for the Tommyknockers, however, he is 0-1 with an ERA of 9.64 in 2 games. He has pitched in 4 2/3 inning of work. He has struck out 3, walked 2, and allowed 9 hits thus far. His last game was against the Canyon County Spuds, in which he took the loss in 2 2/3 innings of work, 4 runs, 2 earned runs, but 2 of them were earned, 4 hits and a walk. And now the starter for the Horseheads, it'll be Jake Wright out of Ringgold, Georgia, 5'10", 175-pound freshman at Carson Newman. At the school, he is 3-4 in 12 games of work with a 4.99 ERA and 30 2/3 inning of work. It is anthem time here at the stadium, so we will let them do their thing, sing the national anthem, get underway, and then back for first pitch. Don't go anywhere. Tommyknockers and the Horseheads just ahead. Your hometown baseball team, the Casper Horseheads, is back in the saddle. Be there for the 2021 season. Don't miss a minute of Horseheads baseball this summer as the Horseheads prepare to take on the Mining City Tommyknockers this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. First pitch for the first 2 games is 6:35 p.m., with Sunday's game at 4:35 p.m. Giveaways, great food, affordable family fun, and the best in collegiate baseball await you at Mike Lansing Field. The Expedition League All-Star Spectacular, presented by Hydrotex, comes to Casper on July 19th and 20th. Season and game tickets are on sale now at CasperHorseheads.com. Casper Horseheads Baseball, back in the saddle all summer long. Welcome back to Horseheads Baseball. Here the Casper Horseheads are just about ready to take on the Mining City Tommyknockers. We just had the national anthem here, a lovely rendition by our special guest this evening, the Special Olympics athletes of Wyoming. They had a skills and drills event earlier in which some of the Casper Horseheads came out and taught their baseball team some skills. And they are, as I said, the special guests here tonight, going to sing the anthem, going to get to do the on-field marketing stuff. It's going to be a good night. And it's going to be a good night here for the Horseheads as well, because they've got Jake Wright starting for them, the 5'10", 175-pound freshman at Carson Newman out of Ringgold, Georgia, excuse me. On the season for the Horseheads, he is recordless. He has pitched to a .69 ERA, so he's been excellent. In 4 games, he has started 3 of them. 13 innings of work, 12 strikeouts, 2 walks, 9 hits. His last game was against the Spuds. That game up in Canyon County. He took a no decision. In 5 innings of work, he allowed 2 hits, 1 walk, and struck out 3. Versus the Tommyknockers on the season, he has faced off against them once. That was back on May 29th. He pitched in 1 inning of work. He allowed 1 hit, and he struck out 3. We are just about to get underway here. The leadoff man, Lucero, is out on deck. It'll be Lucero, Dobrinski, and Green. Pretty much the same lineup we saw last night with a couple of exceptions for the Tommyknockers. Tommyknockers dropping last night's affair 9-5. Was talking to some folks on the team, and they were telling me that this was probably the most complete win, the most complete game overall that we have seen from the Horseheads this season. And that's to be expected. You know, we picked up some pitchers up in Idaho. We're able to get a couple of more guys during that Pioneer series, and it's really looking like a more complete, ready-to-play team. And boy, were they ready to play last night. An excellent game. We had it all. We had offense, we had defense, we had pitching, we had big moments. It was exciting, and it'll hopefully be another exciting one here this evening as we are just about to get underway. Lucero digs in. Jake Wright takes his spot atop the mound. A great crowd here this evening, rivaling the one we had on opening night, as it is a family picnic Saturday, and all you can eat here at the ballpark. So that would definitely get me out to the ballpark, let me tell you. As Lucero is now ready for the offering from Wright. As Wright steadies himself and delivers, this one is chopped out to the first baseman. That's Joe Schmidt. He gloves underhands to Wright, covering. And together on 1 pitch, they get the first out of the inning. Nice play there by Schmidt, who is at first this evening. 3-1, Lucero is retired, and it will bring up Carter Dobrinski, the third baseman. Tell you how they line up behind Wright. It'll be Baker in left, Teal in center, Dunn in right, Schmidt at first, Arato at second, Joy at short, Callahan at third, and Boyd behind the plate. And now digging in, Carter Dobrinski batting second in the lineup for the Tommyknockers tonight, and playing third as here comes the offering from Wright. That one will catch the top of the outside corner for a strike. 0-1 the count on Dobrinski. He had that big 2-run home run last night in the bottom of the first inning. Can't replicate that here. Nobody aboard here with 1 down in the top of the first for him. As here comes the pitch. This one is chopped out to the third baseman. That's Callahan. He gloves, fires, and throws across the diamond. And Schmidt is there for the catch and out number 2. So an excellent start here for Wright. Gotten a couple of ground balls, and it will send up Justin Green with 2 down in the top of the first inning in a scoreless game here in Casper. It is another hot one. 87 degrees at first pitch, and it's only going to get hotter. I think 97 tomorrow. We will check. 93 tomorrow. Oh, it's down to 91 tomorrow. All right. But then 100 on Monday and 102 on Tuesday. So we have an off day on Monday, so I will be in my air-conditioned basement at my host mom's house, just vibing, as here comes a pitch. It's a ball outside. 1-0 the count to Green. Green out of Bakersfield, North Carolina, 6'1", 200-pound junior at Milligan University. He transferred from Louisiana Lafayette. In 50 games for him, he hit .339, as here comes the offering from Wright. That one will also miss outside, 2-0. .339 average, 63 hits, 36 runs, 38 RBIs, 18 walks, and 4 home runs on the season for him. This season for the Tommyknockers in 11 games, he's hitting .326 with 11 runs, 14 hits, 5 doubles, a homer, 7 RBIs, and 14 strikeouts. As Wright will look in for the sign, and now he delivers. And that one at the top of the strike zone. Count will move to 2-1 now. Two down here, top of the first inning on the first family picnic Saturday here at Mike Lansing Field. So we got a lot of families in the ballpark. Our special guests, the Special Olympics athletes of Wyoming here, so they are here as well. We got some Little League teams. It's a packed house. There's a big swing and a miss there at a fastball upstairs. Has Green evening up the count, 2-2. So Wright looks to pick up his first strikeout, 7 pitches, 5 strikes, 2 balls. As he peers in for the sign. He's got it and now delivers. Here comes the pitch. This one swung on and missed. Another high fastball that Green went chasing. So Wright indeed just pick up that first strikeout of the evening. And the Tommyknockers go 1-2-3 in the top half of the first. Horseheads coming up for the first time tonight in a scoreless ball game. Don't miss a minute of Horseheads action this summer. Can't make it to the ballpark? We've made it easy for you to stay up to date with everything Casper Horseheads. All home games as well as select road games are streamed live on our YouTube channel and are also available to listen to on our Mixlr channel. Make sure you're also following the Horseheads social media accounts on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to catch everything you need to know about your hometown baseball team. Looking to stay connected with your hometown baseball team? Make sure you're subscribed to the Horseheads text messages. All you've got to do is text GO-HEADS to 85100 to sign up for exclusive updates, giveaways, promos, and the latest news on all things Horseheads. Welcome back to action. Casper coming up for the first time here in the bottom of the first inning. A scoreless ball game as a starter for Casper. Jake Wright retired the Tommyknockers in order, and it will send up the 1-2-3 men for Casper on the evening. It is Eric Arato, Ryan Callahan, and Christian Lopez. They will face off against the right-hander Riley Powers out of Vidalia, Georgia, 5'10", 155-pound freshman at Georgia Southwestern. On the season, he is 0-1 with a 9.64 ERA, and he deals a ball home for his first offering. To Arato. Here comes the next pitch. That one, a strike at the top of the zone. Arato, we saw him pinch hit last night, but he did not get the start. He is a leadoff man this evening as he sends the first ball down the left field line by the dive of the third baseman. He will chug into second. The throw is not a good one. It is off the marker, and with a leadoff double, it is Eric Arato. He got that ball just under the dive of the third baseman, and on a couple of hops, it went right out into left for the extra base hits. A good start on the evening for the Horseheads, looking to jump on Powers early as Ryan Callahan will dig in now. The third baseman wearing number 9 this evening will come to the plate with nobody out in the bottom of the first inning and a runner aboard at second in Arato. Callahan hitting 167 in 14 games on the season for Casper, as Powers will now look to pitch around the leadoff double. Here comes the pitch to Callahan. That'll catch the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Callahan, 11 runs, 8 hits, 10 RBIs, and 16 walks on the season. He does lead the team in walks with those 16 free passes. As here comes the pitch. That one will miss downstairs for a ball. Count will even up at 1-1 on Ryan. In his last game, he was 0 for 4 with an RBI and a walk. And versus the Tommyknockers on the season, he is 0 for 7 with a run scored, 4 walks, and a strikeout. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. That one missing outside for another ball. 2-1. Callahan is ahead on a beautiful night here in Casper. A hot one as the temperatures are slated to rise significantly over the next couple of days. As here comes the pitch, a chopper up the middle. Coming in the second baseman, Hartsfield, going to be a tough play. He makes it, though. And on the 4-3 putout, Callahan is retired. Arato does advance to third on the play. And so that will send up Christian Lopez, who is the DH this evening. Lopez, Chula Vista, California product, 195-pound, 5'10", sophomore at Alabama State. 9 games on the season for the Horseheads. He is hitting .333 with 8 runs scored, 14 hits, 4 doubles, 12 RBIs, and 6 stolen bases. Last night he was 2 for 3 with 2 runs scored and 2 walks. And he is leading the team in RBI with a chance to pick up another one here. He'll look at a ball upstairs, 1-0 the count. Powers has thrown 8 pitches, 4 strikes, 4 balls. He's got 1 down here in the bottom of the first inning, but Arato 90 feet away, the first run of the ball game. Here comes the pitch. This one is shot fouled on the right field line. Count will even up at 1-1. The Mining City Tommyknockers in from Butte, Montana. The inaugural season for him, the only team that is in Montana. The Expedition League expanding farther west this season. As here comes the 1-1 offering. This one is shot up the middle. It'll get the run home as the shortstop fires across to first for the out. But the run is scored on the RBI ground out by Christian Lopez, and the Horseheads lead this one 1-0. They will absolutely take that one there. Going station to station was Arato, and now Jake Baker will come to the plate with the bases empty and shoot down here in the bottom of the first inning. The Expedition League picking up a team in both Butte, Montana and Caldwell, Idaho. And there's more talk of putting another team in Montana, as that one will miss upstairs for a ball, 1-0. So the Expedition League only looking to get bigger here in the next couple of years. Started out with just 8 teams, as that one will find the bottom of the strike zone, 1-1. The count will even up. League started back in 2018, as here comes the pitch. That went a ball out of his hand in the opposite batter's box, 2-1. League started with the original 8 teams, and it has now grown to 12. As here comes the pitch, a check swing. It was a strike on the outside corner. So 2-2, count evens up on Baker. The Wheat City Whiskey Jacks are out of Manitoba, Canada, but they cannot play in Canada this season because of COVID rules, as that one will miss outside for a ball. So they are up in North Dakota this season. So all of the teams in the U.S. for the season, but normally there is one in Canada, as here comes the full count pitch. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. Baker had already thrown his bat away. It looked identical to the last pitch, which was called a ball, but this one, a strike for the first strikeout for Powers, and it retires the side, but not before the Horseheads put up 1 in the bottom of the first inning. We head to the top of the second. Casper leading 1-0. Looking to stay connected with your hometown baseball team? Make sure you're subscribed to the Horseheads text messages. All you've got to do is text GO HEADS to 85100 to sign up for exclusive updates, giveaways, promos, and the latest news on all things Horseheads. The Horseheads are still actively looking for host families in the Casper, Wyoming, and surrounding areas to host a variety of players and interns for the 2021 season. Host families play an integral part of our organization by providing players and interns a place to call home for the summer. Benefits of becoming a host family include season tickets for your household to all Horseheads home games, 25% off most Horseheads merchandise and concessions, and team-signed memorabilia. If you're interested in becoming a host family, give us a call at 307-441-1334 or email hostfamily@casperhorseheads.com. Jake right out for another inning. He was excellent in the first inning. On just 8 pitches, he retired the side, as now he will deal a ball home to the first man that he faces, Jake Mastillo. Mastillo, the first baseman on the evening for the Tommyknockers. Horseheads lead this one 1-0 after putting up a run in the bottom of the first. This one is fouled back to us. Eric Arato doubled to lead off the game. Then on a couple of ground outs, he came around to score. And so that is where things stand here in the top of the second inning. It'll be Mastillo, Trainer, and Melfi due up for Mining City, as here comes the 1-1 offering. This one is shot down the right field line, but that one will be foul. It is the first family picnic Saturday here in Casper, an all-you-can-eat affair, and lots of folk taking advantage of it. Love to see the strong crowd out to support the Horseheads, especially after they picked up their first win at home last season. As here comes the offering from right. That one will miss outside for a ball. 2-2, excuse me. As that one will also be shot foul down the right field line. Sorry, I had to let my cameraman back in because he got locked out of the booth. We have Chris back with us tonight. Our 14-year-old cameraman is back at it. Got the night off last night. He just hit his head on the wall. Are you okay? All right, he's going through it. 2-2 the count now from right. As here comes the pitch. That one will miss upstairs for a ball. An off-speed pitch out of the zone. So a full count here to the leadoff man, Mastillo. We hope that you are having a wonderful Saturday evening here, as we certainly are. A beautiful one in Casper. Great night to enjoy a ball game. As here comes a full count offering. A big curveball there that had Mastillo fooled, and he swings and misses at it. So down swinging is Mastillo for the first out of the top of the second, and it will send up Luke Trainer, the catcher. 15 pitches for right thus far, 10 strikes and 5 balls. Trainer out of Loyola, Pennsylvania, 6 foot, 205-pound senior at Millersville University. In 18 games, he hit .415 for him on the season, as this one is skied out to deep left center. This one is going, and this ball is gone. A big home run there by Luke Trainer, a solo shot, and we are tied. So another home run here coming for the Tommyknockers, as David Melfi will come to the plate. Melfi, the DH, we saw him pinch hit last night. He struck out to end, I believe, either the 7th or the 8th inning. He struck out with runners on. I remember that. It was a big strikeout for the Horseheads. Melfi out of Jackson, New Jersey, 5'11", 185-pound sophomore at Wagner College, where he hit .252 on the season in 34 games for him. And now he will dig in the top of the second inning in what is now a tie ball game. After the solo home run by Luke Trainer, this one is fouled back to us. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no men left on for both teams. Melfi is hitting .405 on the season in 13 games for the Tommyknockers. 10 runs, 15 hits, 4 doubles, 7 RBI, 13 walks, and 12 strikeouts. As here comes the 0-1 offering. This one is also fouled back to us. And so the count will run 0-2 on Melfi. If he reaches the next man to the plate, regardless, will be Miles Hartsfield, the second baseman for the Tommyknockers. Right, 18 pitches, 13 strikes, 5 balls. Trying to strike out Melfi. That one looked good, but called a little bit high, I believe. 1-2 now, the count. Wright has struck out 2 in his appearance thus far. It'll be the 5, 6, 7 men due up for the Horseheads in the bottom of the inning. As here comes the 1-2 pitch from Wright. That one missing too tall as well. Right in 4 games, an ERA of .69. He did not allow a run in his last outing, and he did not allow a run when he faced off against the Tommyknockers back on May 29th. That one will miss outside, so what was once an 0-2 count has now run full to Melfi, the DH, this evening for the Tommyknockers. As now here comes a big full count pitch from right. And that one is swung on, sent out to right, but that one will fade foul. So the count will hold at 3-2. Sun starting to move across the sky, so some shadows on the field, just about 7 o'clock local time here. I think Melfi broke his bat there, had to go get a new one. He did. We have a promo read for that. So a full count pitch to Melfi, who will dig back into the batter's box after breaking his bat here. Defense playing straight up. Big hole up the middle, though, for Melfi. As the full count pitch on its way from right, here it is. This one is swung on, hit out to left, moving back on it is Baker. He's going, and he's lining it up, and he's got it for out number 2. So the first 2 outs have been recorded here. In between them, a home run for the Tommyknockers. It will send Miles Hartsfield up to the plate. We also did not see Hartsfield last night, but he gets to start this evening. Gainesville, Georgia product, 5'9", 170-pound freshman at Georgia Southwestern. And time was called, or he's taken his time getting into the box here. We'll see, but now he steps in. 40 games on the season at Georgia Southwestern for him, 372 batting average, 55 hits, 28 runs, 32 RBIs, 34 walks, and 3 home runs. He sends this one deep out to left center field. This one is going, and it will get down in the park. It'll roll up on the warning track, and stopping at second there with a 2-out double is Miles Hartsfield. So after a 1-2-3 inning for right in the first, he is experiencing some difficulties here. He's allowed a solo shot, and he's also allowed the 2-out double, as we will have a meeting on the mound between Boyd and Wright. Try to make sure we are all on the same page here. As Jack Walker will step in, the center fielder. We saw him last night out of Cedar Hills, Utah, 5'11", 175-pound freshman at Dixie State University. 13 at-bats, 100.154 batting average, 10 runs, 2 hits, and 7 strikeouts for him. As Wright will circle the back of the mound, and now he will come set atop of it. Walker will dig in here, batting with 2 down in the top of the second inning, a runner aboard at second. Mining City getting 2 hits in the inning and 1 run already, and threatening again with a man in scoring position as this one is sent out to right, but in a couple steps is done, and he will make the catch shoulder high to retire the side. However, Mining City gets 1 on a solo shot by Luke Traynor. We head to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Your hometown baseball team, the Casper Horseheads, is back in the saddle. Be there for the 2021 season. Don't miss a minute of Horseheads baseball this summer as the Horseheads prepare to take on the Mining City Tommyknockers this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. First pitch for the first 2 games is 6:35 p.m. with Sunday's game at 4:35 p.m. Giveaways, great food, affordable family fun, and the best in collegiate baseball await you at Mike Lansing Field. Welcome back to the broadcast. It'll be Hank Dunn, Preston Joy, and Joe Schmidt due up here in the bottom of the second inning. We are tied at 1 apiece after Mining City tied things up in the top half of the frame on a solo home run by Luke Trainer. Here comes the first offering from Powers. It is a strike at the bottom of the zone. 0-1 the count now to Dunn, the right fielder on the evening for the Horseheads. He is out of Eureka, Montana in 3 games on the season for Casper. He sends this one out to right field. That ball will get down, and he will hold at first with a leadoff single. So Casper has led both of their innings off thus far with a base hit. And the one in the first inning went for an extra base hit and came around to score in the form of Eric Arato. And now we'll send Preston Joy up to the plate. Joy out of Roswell, Georgia, in 4 games on the season, hitting $118, 3 runs, 2 hits, 2 doubles, and 6 strikeouts. He comes up now in the bottom of the second inning with nobody out and a man aboard at first. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, 1 man left on for Mining City, 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and no men left on for Casper, as that one will miss inside. Powers, 19 pitches, 11 strikes, 8 for balls. As Casper looking for the series win here this evening. They took last night's affair 9-5. As here comes the pitch. This one is swung on, tapped up the middle. Chance for 2. Second baseman will tag the runner and then throw over to second, and they will indeed turn 2. A smart play there by Myers Hartsfield. Instead of going to second for the out, he simply tagged the runner Dunn as he came by him. And so the leadoff single is erased on the double play. That one going 4-3. And so now it will send up Joe Schmidt, who had an excellent night last night. A couple of RBIs on a big 2 RBI double that he had out into left. And so Schmidt will dig in here. He fouls off the first offering. 0-1 the count to him. Schmidt hitting .297 on the season in 10 games, 5 runs, 11 hits, 9 RBIs, as he looks at a ball in the outside corner. Comes to the plate now with 2 down in the bottom of the second inning after the Tommyknockers able to turn 2 on the ground ball by Preston Joy, as that one will miss downstairs for another ball. So ahead in the count is Schmidt, 2-1. 23 pitches for Powers, 13 strikes, 10 balls. Schmidt last night was 2 for 3 with a run scored, a double, and 3 RBIs. As this one is sent out to right, moving back on it is the right fielder Green. He's at the wall, and he makes a leaping catch to retire Schmidt. So Powers ends up facing the minimum, even though he gives up the leadoff single. We head to the top of the third inning, tied at 1. Your hometown baseball team, the Casper Horseheads, is back in the saddle. Be there for the 2021 season. Don't miss a minute of Horseheads baseball this summer as the Horseheads prepare to take on the Mining City Tommyknockers this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. First pitch for the first 2 games is 6:35 p.m., with Sunday's game at 4:35 p.m. Giveaways, great food, affordable family fun, and the best in collegiate baseball await you at Mike Lansing Field. The Horseheads are still actively looking for host families in the Casper, Wyoming, and surrounding areas to host a variety of players and interns for the 2021 season. Host families play an integral part of our organization by providing players and interns a place to call home for the summer. Benefits of becoming a host family include season tickets for your household to all Horseheads home games, 25% off most Horseheads merchandise and concessions, and team-signed memorabilia. If you're interested in becoming a host family, give us a call at 307-441-1334 or email hostfamily@casperhorseheads.com. Welcome back to action. Top of the third inning in a tie ball game, 1-1. As the Tommyknockers will come up to the plate, it'll be the 9-1 and two men due up. Matt Morgan, Seth Lucero, and Carter Dubrinsky. Last night we had Chuck Heeman, the co-owner of the team, on our video live stream. He was giving me fun facts in between innings. Do you have any fun facts for me, Chris? Nah, he's got nothing. Bummer. As here comes the first pitch from right. This one is fouled back to us, 0-1 the count. We had Chris's sisters up here in the press box earlier. You can see Ava, who is 3, our executive producer for the evening, before she had to go sit with Grandma and Grandpa for the game. As here comes the pitch. This one is sent out into center field. Moving in on it is Teal, and he will get there in time. He makes the catch for out number 1. I had the headset on her. She was going to come up here and help me out, but you know, it's all you can eat for them too. So they got the popcorn. The Abby, who is the older gal who joined me on the broadcast the other night, she had to get her cheeseburger and then she wanted a hot dog. It was a whole ordeal. So Chris is back up here with me. He's so enthused to be up here with me. I can see it on his face. As Seth Lucero will come to the plate in the lineup, turning over for the Tommyknockers for the first time this evening. As showing bunt is Lucero. He gets it down in front of the plate. The catcher, Boyd, will make the play. And there will be no play on it, as Seth Lucero will beat that one out. So a bunt single right in front of the plate for Lucero. Will have him aboard with one down in the top of the third inning. Carter Dubrinsky comes to the plate now. He is 0 for 1 with a ground out in this one. Dubrinsky out of Bristow, Oklahoma, 6'1", 220-pounder at Tarleton State. And he digs in now with a runner aboard at first after the bunt base hit by Seth Lucero. As here comes the pitch. This one is swung on and fouled back to us. 0-1 the count runs. Dubrinsky last night 2 for 4 with a run scored, a triple, a home run, and 3 RBI. Versus Casper on the season, he is 5 for 12 with 3 runs scored, 2 triples, 8 RBIs, and 2 strikeouts. As he looks in for the sign, he has it, and he delivers. Runner takes off. This one is swung on and missed. Here comes a throw on one bounce. It is not in time. So Lucero will have the bag stolen. It was a strike on Dubrinsky, so he is, it must have been a ball. Ken is 1-1. Now he is batting with a runner in scoring position after the stolen base by Lucero. It is 0-2. Connor had the score wrong. He's got the count wrong up on the big board. He fooled me. 0-2 the count. As here comes the pitch. This one is swung on, fouled back to us. 0-2 the count, holds on to Dubrinsky. A transfer from Fort Scott. He was there. He, in 21 games, hit .403 with 6 homers, 24 RBIs, 29 runs, and 10 stolen bases. As doors open, I don't have to let him in. Here comes the 0-2 offering. Takes a look back at the runner, now delivers. This one sent out to third. Runner is holding. Throw goes over to first. And that is the second out of the inning. So Lucero holding up on the grounder to third by Dubrinsky, and it will send Justin Green up to the plate. Green 0 for 1 in the affair with a strikeout swinging. Hitting .326 on the season for the Tommyknockers in 11 games. 11 runs, 14 hits, 5 doubles, 1 home run, 7 RBIs, 6 walks, and 14 strikeouts. He digs in now with a runner at second. Tie ball game, 1 apiece, top of the third inning. Here comes the pitch. That one misses inside for a ball. We are glad you are tuning in with us. Hopefully you are enjoying the live stream here. We'll move the camera. You still can't see third base, so we'll move the cameras in between innings. We got you. As here comes the pitch. That one will be upstairs for a ball. Kind of a stutter motion there from Wright, pitching with a man on out of the stretch. 34 pitches, 24 strikes, 10 balls for Wright. As the Seagulls have been out here this evening, we're going to have a mound visit here. Right, I don't know, that last pitch he delivered, it was a little wonky. I think we're just out here talking about, it's not injury related here. We're just talking about the game. As forgot to mention on last night's broadcast, but the Horseheads have a new head coach in Scott Stover, who is the head coach at Solano Community College, in Fairfield, California. We are happy to have him. He came and introduced himself to all the interns yesterday. Seems like a great guy. He coached here in Casper 2 years ago. He was the head coach, so he is making his return. Got a warm welcome on Twitter last night. He said he was glad to be here, and the fans were happy to have him. As here comes the 2-0 offering from right. That one's going to hit him right in the back. And Green not happy about that one. He looked like he was about to slam his bat down. Obviously no intent there in a tie ball game with a runner in scoring position. But regardless, down on the hit by pitch is Green. And it will send Jake Mastillo up to the plate with 2 down here in the top of the 3rd inning. Mastillo 0 for 1 with a strikeout swinging, batting with Lucero at second, Green at first. Wright is looking to hold the game right where it is at 1 run apiece. As here comes the first offering. This one is swung on out to center field. This ball is going to get down. They are sending the runner. That is Lucero on his way. Nope, stopping at second base is Green. They held him up. However, the run does come around to score on the RBI single by Jake Mastillo. And the Tommyknockers have taken the lead here 2-1. Green took a big turn around second, but then seeing that Teal had gotten to the ball and the throw was coming into second, he held up. So now Luke Trainer will come to the plate. He is 1 for 1 with a homer in this game. There was a solo shot back in the top of the second. And so now, Wright looking to get out of the jam. He has allowed another run here in the top of the 3rd inning. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors, 1 man left on for Mining City. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and no men left on for Casper. Mining City with a couple of runners aboard here. Green at second, Mastillo at first. And Luke Trainer will look at a strike. 0-1 the count for the first offering from Wright. He's at 37 pitches, 26 strikes, 11 balls. Trainer last night, 1 for 3 with a run scored and 2 walks. Reich looks to set him down here. This one gets by the catcher, and both runners will advance on the wild pitch. So now the runners move up into scoring position. Green at third, Mastillo at second. So not the appearance that Wright was hoping to have. After a sub-1 ERA in 4 games, including 3 starts, he has given up 2 runs here early to the Tommyknockers, but retiring Trainer would be big and would leave the Horseheads in just a 1-run hole. But a base hit makes it a 3-run game, as here comes the pitch. This one is swung on and fouled back. Count will run to 1-2. Wright looking for a big strikeout here of Trainer. Trainer hitting .533 on the season in 5 games, 9 runs, 8 hits, 2 RBIs, and 4 walks. As now a 1-2 offering from Wright. He checks the runner back at second, now deals home. This one bouncing up there. Boyd couldn't find it for a moment, but now he's got it. Count will even up at 2-2. 1 run in the second, 1 in the third for Mining City, 1 run in the first for the Horseheads, who won last night's game 9-5. They look for the series win here this evening. They've got the right guy on the mound to do it, and Jake Wright, who is their best pitcher. Time is called by the batter Trainer, so he will step out. Park continues to fill up here with Horseheads fans on the first family picnic Saturday of the season. Several more planned. As here comes the 2-2 pitch. This one is swung on, smashed out to right field, and on the run is done. He's unable to make the catch. He falls down. This ball's out in right field still. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. And with a 2-run double out to right field, a dagger here. A 2-out double for Luke Trainer. 3 RBIs on the night for him now. and it has the Tommyknockers up 4-1. This ball was absolutely lashed out to right field. Dunn made a nice leaping attempt out there, but just unable to get to it. Hit too hard by Trainer. Both runners come around to score on it, and it will send David Melfi up to the plate, who was 0 for 1 with a fly out. The Horseheads did a great job of 2-out RBI hitting last night, but now it's the Tommyknockers' turn. Makes this a 4-1 ball game. Here comes the pitch to Melfi. That one will find the inside corner for a strike, 0-1. Not only was that 2-out hitting, that was 2-strike, 2-out hitting, and it results in a 2 RBI double for Trainer. Might just have to put up 4 fingers when he comes to the plate in his next at bat. He has been a thorn in the side for the Horseheads this evening. That one will miss outside for a ball count, even up at 1-1. Melfi hitting .405 on the season in 13 games for the Horseheads. 10 runs, 15 hits for the Tommyknockers, 4 doubles, 7 RBIs, 13 walks, and 12 strikeouts. His last game, he was 0 for 1 with a strikeout. He came on to pinch hit last night. As here comes the pitch. That one will miss inside for a ball. 2-1 now. The count runs to Melfi. Against Casper on the season, he is 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, so he is a good strikeout candidate here this evening. But he is ahead in the count now, 2-1, 44 pitches for Wright, 29 strikes and 15 balls. Trying to stop the bleeding. 3 runs already in for Mining City in the inning. As Wright will check the runner back and now deliver. That one will find the inside corner for a strike. 2-2 the count. Wright looking to retire the side and get out of the inning with just the 3 runs in. Horseheads put up 9 last night, so 3 runs to make it a 4-1 ball game. Not insurmountable by any means, as here comes the pitch. That one a bit too low for a ball. Count will run full again. That pitch count is climbing here through 2 2/3, 46 pitches for Wright. Looks like they are going to get somebody ready, so this might be the final inning for Wright that we see out of him. As checks the runner back and now delivers the full count offering. That one missing inside for a ball. That one looked like a pretty good pitch. Everybody on the field for Casper thought he had it. But it is a ball. It looked like he painted that inside corner, but it goes down for ball 4. So the inning continues here for the Tommyknockers in a frame where they have already done damage and put up 3 runs. They look to add more. Runners aboard at first and second for Miles Hartsfield, who is 1 for 1 with a double in this game. He had a double in his first plate appearance out to right center, as that ball will find the outside corner for a strike. 0-1, the count runs to Hartsfield. His last game, he was 1 for 3 against Casper on the season, 2 for 7 with a run scored and 3 RBIs. He's a freshman at Georgia Southwestern College. As here comes the pitch. That one will miss inside. A nice stop by Boyd there to avoid that ball getting to the backstop. Beautiful day here in Casper. I have been exploring downtown Casper a bit more, and it is just lovely down there. As here comes the 1-1 offering from Wright. That one will miss upstairs, too tall for a ball. 2-1, the count runs on Hartsfield. They are doing some construction on the east end of downtown, but there are so many cool restaurants and cool shops that I cannot wait to try and go to. It's one of my favorite things about coming to a new city is getting to try all the new food. As this one is shot to the right side, diving stop by Arato, and he will throw over to Joe Smith to retire the side. But not before the Tommyknockers put up 3 runs. We head to the bottom of the 3rd inning, Mining City leading 4-1.
Looking to stay connected with your hometown baseball team? Make sure you're subscribed to the Horseheads text messages. All you've got to do is text GO HEADS to 85100 to sign up for exclusive updates, giveaways, promos, and the latest news on all things Horseheads.
Welcome back to action here in the bottom of the third inning. The Tommyknockers now leading 4-1 after putting up 3 in the top of the third inning. It'll be Landon Boyd to dig in here against the starter Riley Powers, and he will look at a ball downstairs. 1-0 the count now to Boyd, who is the catcher on the evening for the Horseheads, and this one is sent out to the third baseman, and Dobrinsky will glove and fire over to first base for out number 1. Our cameras are not cooperating for whatever reason, so we will keep trying to get you third base, because I understand I would want to see third base as well. We have it on our stream. It shows that you can see the entire field, but it's just not cooperating this evening for whatever reason. So we'll try some things. Last night the board wasn't working. We had to plug it in and unplug it, so maybe we'll do that with the computer. As here comes the pitch showing bunt is Ricky Teal, the batter at the plate, but he will take a strike upstairs. 0-1 the count to Teal, who is in center field this evening. Horseheads trail 4-1 here in the bottom of the third inning, as this one is slashed foul. So 0-2 now the count on Teal. Quickly down in the hole. In 7 games on the season for the Horseheads, he is hitting 200 even. 3 runs scored, 5 hits, an RBI, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts. As here comes the pitch. That one will miss upstairs for a ball. 1-2 now the count to Teal. His last game, he was 2 for 4 with a run scored, a double, and a strikeout. And he will send this one foul once again down the left field line. We have a fan here in a Shohei Ohtani shirt. I will have to tell one of my closest friends. Her name is Maya. She's a big Shohei Ohtani fan. As here comes the pitch, and strike 3 called on the outside corner will have Teal down. 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the third inning for Riley Powers. We'll send Eric Orazzo up to the plate. The second baseman is 1 for 1 with a double. He has scored the only run of the game for the Horseheads after coming around to score on that double. As he will make his way to the mound, Hirarato out of Sussex, Wisconsin. 165, 5'11" freshman at Northern Illinois College. In 3 games on the season for the Horseheads, he has 2 RBIs, 4 strikeouts, and a stolen base. In his last game, he went 0 for 1. And he looks to get aboard here with 2 down in the bottom of the third inning. Base is empty. He has doubled and scored a run so far in this one. His double out to left, as Powers will deal home. That one missing upstairs for a ball. 1-0 the count from Powers. After this series, the Tommyknockers will be back at home. They will take on the Spearfish, as that one will miss outside for a ball as well. Count will run to 2-0. Big family night here at the ballpark. Is that one also missing outside? That was a ball out of his hand, and Powers knew it. And so 3-0 the count on Orazzo, who is ahead. Good hitters count for him. Prior to this series, as that one will find the inside corner for a strike, the Tommyknockers were up in Canyon County, Idaho. They were taking on the Canyon County Spuds. They won the first game 6-5. That one, ball 4 on the outside corner, so it will be a 2-out walk here for Orazzo, being patient at the plate. And it will send up Ryan Callahan, who is 0 for 1 with a ground out in this one. The Spuds dropped this series 2-1. Tommyknockers won the first game 6-5. Spuds won the second game 14-10. And then the Tommyknockers won 4-3 in the rubber game. Speaking of scores, we will get you some updates from around the league, as that one will find the inside corner for a strike. 0-1. The Hastings Sodbusters beating the Western Nebraska Pioneers 4-3. That one missing well inside for a ball, and nice stop by Trainer. That came in the bottom of the 7th inning. They will play 2 tonight out in Hastings, Nebraska. Saber Dogs up on the Sioux Falls Sunfish 11-1. That game also in the bottom of the 6th inning. As a 1-1 count awaiting Luke Trainer. awaiting Ryan Callahan. Runner takes off, that one well inside. The throw is not a good one. It would have gone into center field, but Hartsfield was backing up the throw. So Arato has the stolen base. Pitch was a ball to Callahan, so the count will run 2-1 on him. Canyon County beating Spearfish 9-0 in the bottom of the second inning. And the Fremont Moo are winning, shockingly, 4-1 over the Pier Trappers in the bottom of the fourth inning. As a 2-1 pitch on its way to Callahan. This one is shot to the left side. Third baseman dives. Dobrinsky, he will not have a play. However, that keeps the runner from scoring and kept the ball on the infield. And so, an infield single for Ryan Callahan. We'll have runners at the corners for Christian Lopez, the leading man in RBIs, with a chance to pick up one or even two or even three with the long ball here. Lopez, the DH on the evening, is 0 for 1 with a ground out. In the Lewis division, the Mining City Tommyknockers are tied for the lead with the Source Valley Saberdogs. 9 wins, 6 losses for each of those teams. Behind them in third place, the Wheat City Whiskey Jacks at 6-8. As here comes the first offering to Lopez. That one will miss outside for a ball. 1-0 the count. Arato at third, Callahan at first. So a chance for the Horseheads to start clawing their way back into this one. As here comes the pitch. This one is skied on the infield. Out goes the second baseman, and in short right field, he will make the catch for out number 3. So Powers in and out of some trouble here. The Horseheads will leave 2 men on the bases. We head to the top of the fourth, Mining City leading 4-1.
Looking to stay connected with your hometown baseball team? Make sure you're subscribed to the Horseheads text messages. All you've got to do is text Go Heads to 85100 to sign up for exclusive updates, giveaways, promos, and the latest news on all things Horseheads. The Horseheads are still actively looking for host families in the Casper, Wyoming, and surrounding areas to host a variety of players and interns for the 2021 season. Host families play an integral part of our organization by providing players and interns a place to call home for the summer. Benefits of becoming a host family include season tickets for your household to all Horseheads home games, 25% off most Horseheads merchandise and concessions, and team-signed memorabilia. If you're interested in becoming a host family, give us a call at 307-441-1334 or email hostfamily@casperhorseheads.com.
New pitcher here for the Horseheads in the top of the fourth inning. It is Owen Vantio, the freshman at Western Nebraska Community College out of Antwerp, Belgium, will enter here. In relief of the starter, Jake Wright, who went 3 innings. We will get you his full line in a moment. As here comes the pitch. It misses outside for a ball to Jack Walker, who was 0 for 1 in this game. We did fix the stream. We finally found out it was like running 2 different streams somehow. So we got you a better picture here. And I am kind of pleased with myself that I figured that out. My big brain. As here comes the 1-0 offering. This one is fouled back. 1-1. The count runs now. Vantio on the season 0 for 3 with a 25.41 ERA. In 6 games, he has a save. He has appeared in 5 2/3, 6 strikeouts, 5 walks, and 18 hits allowed. His last appearance was that walk-off game. He gave it up in the bottom of the 9th to the Pioneers back on June 9th. As here comes the pitch. That one, a strike on the inside corner, so ahead in the count on Walker is Vantio. 1-2 the count, excuse me. He took the loss in that appearance. He went 1 2/3 innings. He allowed 4 earned runs. They were all earned. 6 hits, 3 strikeouts, and 11 men faced. He does have an appearance against the Tommyknockers as he deals home 1-2. That one missing inside. Walker had to flinch out of the way of that one. 1 inning back on May 29th. He struck out 1 and he faced 3 men. Didn't allow any hits or runs. And he is in relief of the starter, Jake Wright, who is currently on the hook for the loss in a 4-1 ball game. Looking to K. The batter is Vantio. This one is fouled back, so the count will hold. Wright, 3 innings of work. He allowed 4 runs. They were all earned. 2 strikeouts, 1 walk, 5 hits. He hit a man, allowed 1 home run, and he had a wild pitch as well. So not the start that the Horseheads were hoping to get out of Wright here in game 2 of this 3-game set. As Vantio on in the 4th inning here. A 2-2 count to Walker, the man at the plate, looking to set him down for the first out of the inning. As this one is rocketed out to left, that ball is going to get down. As heading into second base is Walker, and he will get in there with a slide. It'll be some more good 2-strike hitting for the Tommyknockers. We'll have Walker aboard at second after the double to left, and it will send up Matt Morgan, the left fielder, who is 0 for 1 with a fly out in the game. Morgan we did not see him last night. He is in 14 games, 7 runs, 5 hits, 1 RBI, 2 walks, and 12 strikeouts for the Tommyknockers on the season. And he comes to the plate in the top of the 4th inning with nobody down in a 4-1 ball game. Vantio trying to hold the lead where it is right now, as that one will miss upstairs for a ball. Looked like a pretty good pitch. It was a breaking ball, but it just didn't break enough there for Vantio. Morgan batting with a runner aboard at second. That is Walker. He doubled to lead off the inning moments ago. Morgan out of Windermere, Florida, 6'2", 190-pound junior at Weber International. As that one will miss upstairs, too tall. Boyd had to come out of his crouch to make the play. Walker, Morgan, and Lucero due up here for the Tommyknockers. And if anybody reaches, Carter Dubrinsky will also take a trip to the plates. Here comes the 2-0 offering to Morgan. This one is swung on and fouled back to us. 2-1, the count runs. In 4 games for Weber International, Morgan scored 4 runs. His last game for the Tommyknockers, he was 1 for 4 with a strikeout. And versus Casper on the season, he is 0 for 6 with a run scored, a walk, and 3 strikeouts. And he is now ahead in the count 2-1 as Vantio looks to pitch around the leadoff double. Here comes the pitch. This one is swung on, hit out to left, moving over on it is Baker. He will get there and make the catch above his head. The throw will come into third. It is cut off before it gets there. And advancing on the sacrifice fly is Walker. However, there is 1 down. And it will send up Seth Lucero, who is the K-man here this evening. So if he strikes out, everybody in the crowd gets half-price beer. So they are certainly hoping for that. to go along with the all-you-can-eat special here this evening. So that would really be something for the fans. As the first offering is on its way to Lucero. Here it comes. That one will miss outside for a ball, 1-0. Lucero is 1 for 2 with a ground out and a bunt in the game. Walker is the man at third. As here comes the 1-0 pitch. And that one will miss outside. 2-0 now the count to Lucero. He was also the beer batter, whatever they're calling him, last night. And I don't think he was too happy about it. So they were like, why not? Let's do it to him again. But he has not so far struck out in his 2 plate appearances. And he's looking at a 2-0 offering. That one was a ball out of Vantillo's hand. 3-0 now the count to Lucero. Walker at third, Lucero at the plate. He is ahead 3-0. Here comes the pitch. That one right down the heart of the plate for a strike, 3-1 the count. Lucero out of Arvada, Colorado, 6'2", 180-pounder at Dawson Community College. In 43 games for him, he hit .430 on the season with 5 homers, 39 RBIs, 35 runs scored, and 5 stolen bases. And he looks at ball 4, not even close for Vantillo. And he will take a trip down to first as Carter Jabrinski comes to the plate. He is 0 for 2 with a couple of ground outs, both of them to the left side of the infield. And he will come to the plate now, dangerous hitter, with Walker aboard at third and Lucero at first. 1 down. Oh, the Horseheads, could they ever? They could really use a double play here. Want to keep the lead right where it is. 4-1, Mining City leads. 1 run in the second, 3 in the third for the Tommyknockers. 1 run in the first for the Horseheads, as this one is sprayed foul down the down the third base line, excuse me. 0-1 the count to Dobrinsky, who is out of Bristow, Oklahoma, 6'1", 220 pounds. In 14 games on the season for the Tommyknockers, 16 runs, 23 hits, 3 homers, 20 RBIs, and 5 strikeouts. One of those 3 homers coming last night. As here comes the 0-1 offering. That one well upstairs for a ball, 1-1. Vantillo has struggled as of late. He is looking for a good outing here tonight. He has taken 3 consecutive losses against the Pioneers, the Spuds, and the Saberdogs. As here comes the pitch. That one, a strike on the outside corner. Well, he will not lose this one, as that responsibility shouldered currently by the starter, Jake Wright, who gave up all 4 earned runs. His loss to the Spuds came on June 6th. Loss to the Saberdogs came on June 1st. He has allowed at least 4 earned runs in each of his last 3 appearances. Is that one, again, a pitch that is not even close, 2-2. In his loss against the Spuds, he went an inning, 7 earned runs, 6 hits, 4 walks, a strikeout. He faced 14 men. Our PA is trying to kill a fly. I was wondering what the thumping was. Here comes the pitch. That one had him spinning out of the way, almost hit the batter, Dobrinsky. It'll be a ball, so another full count pitch. The way the press box is set up, the visiting broadcasters in the far booth, me and Chris are in the middle booth, and then down on the right side is everybody else. As here comes a full count offering, runner at first takes off, but it doesn't matter because it's ball 4 up and out of the zone. So back-to-back walks have the bases loaded here. And it will send up Justin Green, who is the right fielder. Walker at third, Lucero at second, Dobrinsky at first. Green, the man at the plate. He is 0 for 1 with a strikeout swinging, and he's also been hit by a pitch. Out of Bakersfield, North Carolina, hitting .326 coming into the game. In 11 games, 11 runs, 14 hits, 5 doubles, 7 RBIs, 6 walks, and 14 strikeouts. And he's batting now with a chance to do some big damage. Bases loaded here, as that one is not even close. When Vantillo is missing, he is missing big. Only out recorded on a sacrifice fly out to left. That moved Walker down to third. That was back when he was the only base runner. Now he's been accompanied by two of his teammates at first and second, as here comes the 1-0 offering. This one is swung on and chopped foul on the right field line. 1-1 now, the count to Green. Last night he was 1 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout. I had some funky sound effects here this evening. Against Casper on the season, he is 4 for 10 with 3 runs, 2 doubles, and an RBI. So he has done damage in the past against Casper, and he's looking to continue that streak here. Bases loaded, 1 down, top of the 4th. Mining City leading 4-1. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. This one right down the heart of the plate for a strike. Mastillo, the man on deck. He is the cleanup hitter. And then Luke Traynor lurking somewhere in there. He has 3 of the 4 RBIs on the night for the Tommyknockers. Hoping to retire the side before he comes up with a chance to do more damage, as here comes the 1-2 pitch. This one is swung on, hit up the middle, chance for 2. Underhanded to second for 1. Over to first, they turn it! Oh, what a big double play there for Owen Vantillo. He gets out of the bases loaded jam with the 4-6-3 tailor-made double play. We head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Tommyknockers leading 4-1.
Don't miss a minute of Horseheads action this summer. Can't make it to the ballpark? We've made it easy for you to stay up to date with everything Casper Horseheads. All home games as well as select road games are streamed live on our YouTube channel and are also available to listen to on our Mixlr channel. Make sure you're also following the Horseheads social media accounts on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to catch everything you need to know about your hometown baseball team.
Jake Baker will dig in here now for the Horseheads. We open play in the bottom of the 4th inning. He will foul the first offering down the left field line. Count will run to 0-1 on him. Powers coming out for his 4th inning of work. 43 pitches, 24 strikes, 19 balls for him. A big double play to end the top of the 4th for the Horseheads, as that one will miss outside for a ball. Count will even up at 1-1. They have one out at the on the scoreboard. Somebody better go tell Connor. Falling asleep on the job again. As here comes the pitch. This one is fouled back to us. The Horseheads turned that double play, and you wouldn't have noticed it by Chris's expression. He might as well have been asleep on the play. Do you like baseball? Yeah? Yeah, with the shrug. There it is. That's a big play, and he, I had to reach over and check his pulse on that one. As here comes the 1-2 pitch to Baker. That one missing down low for a ball, 2-2. But it's okay. I went down. I chatted with everybody down in the right side of the press box. They were excited. They were hyped. I told Chris, I was like, you got to give me some energy. Got to give me some excitement on those big plays. As here comes the 1-2 offering. This one is fouled back to us. Count will hold. Chuck last night, he was excited. Every play, he was right there with me. He was ready to go. This is terrible, Chris. As that one will miss upstairs for a ball. Video operators everywhere are disappointed by the lack of enthusiasm. Oh, man, he's heartbroken. Full count pitch. That one will miss outside, and Baker will go down to first on it. And so Hank Dunn will come up to the plate now with Baker aboard at first after taking the leadoff walk, being patient once again. As Dunn will come to the plate, 0 for 2 in last night's game with a run scored and 2 walks. 3 games on the season, he's got 2 runs, 1 hit, 1 RBI, 2 walks, and 4 strikeouts. Horseheads looking to battle back here. They trail 4-1 in the bottom of the 4th inning. Dunn is 1 for 1 with a single in the game. As here comes the pitch. That one, a strike at the bottom of the zone. 0-1 the count. Now to Dunn, who is in right field this evening for the Horseheads. It's where we saw him last night as well. The Shadows creeping their way onto the field. They are settling around the batter's box now. As here comes the offering. Baker takes off. Throw goes down on a couple of hops. It is out. He's out. Oh, I don't know about that one. I thought he got the foot in there. I don't even know if they tagged him or not. It looked like the shortstop covering. It looked like he tagged the bag, but not the runner. But regardless, Baker is down on the caught stealing. The Horseheads have been making a lot of outs on the bases. They had 2 last night and 1 here this evening, as that one is foul. Count will run to 2-1. The pitch was a ball. So now the base is empty for Hank Dunn with 1 down here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Powers 52 pitches, 28 strikes, 24 balls. And it looks like we will get some action up in the Horseheads bullpen. So we'll see if Vantillo comes out for another inning of relief. As here comes the pitch. This one is fouled back. In and out of trouble. He walked the bases loaded, but then got the big 4-6-3 double play to get out of it. So we will see what the decision is by the coaching staff. As the count runs to 1-2 on Dunn. Here comes the pitch. This one is swung on and fouled down the right field line. Count will hold where it is. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, 2 men left on for Casper. 4 runs, 6 hits, no errors, 5 men left on for Mining City. Tommyknockers getting 1 in the second, 3 in the third. Casper getting just their 1 run in the first, but still plenty of ball game here left to play. As Dunn calls time, now steps back into the box. And Powers will deal the 1-2 offering home. Swung on, fouled back to us. And we will do it again. 3 straight foul balls in the appearance for Dunn, who is a Lincoln County High School graduate. He was all-state in football and wrestling. A 1-2 offering. Here it comes. This one is swung on and missed. Foul. Nope, fouled. Foul ball at the plate. And so the 4th straight foul ball will have Dunn circling the plate, and now he will step back in. Batting with 1 down in the bottom of the 4th. Tommyknockers leading 4-1. Horseheads need base runners as this one is skied foul. So Dunn being pesky here. That is the 5th straight foul ball, and we will see the 9th pitch of the at-bat here to Dunn. Trying to drive up that pitch count for Powers, who has been good tonight. 57 pitches, 33 strikes, 24 balls. Has not allowed a run since the bottom of the 1st inning. As a big swing and a miss there, he goes down hacking at a pitch that was nowhere near close to the zone. And now with 2 down here in the bottom of the 4th, Preston Joy will come to the plate. He grounded out into a double play in his first appearance, so he is 0 for 1. So both teams have turned a double play here this evening. Joy hitting 118 in 4 games on the season for the Horseheads. 3 runs, 2 hits, 2 doubles, and 6 strikeouts. As here comes the pitch. This one is sent out to right center field, and that ball is going to get down for a base hit. So a good piece of hitting there for Preston Joy. He was first pitch swinging, and it pays off for him as he sends this one out into right center. And it gets down for a base hit. It will send Joe Schmidt up to the plate, who is also 0 for 1 with a ground out in the game. He bats with 2 down in the bottom of the 4th inning. 4-1, Tommyknockers leading. Bats with a man at first. Horseheads are looking to get going with the long ball. They've only got 1 home run on the season. That is last in the league. The Horseheads wearing their Special Olympics Athletes of Wyoming uniforms this evening, all white with the Horseheads name across the front, as this one is sent through the right side for a base hit. On his way to third is Joy. The throw will come into second, and it will hold there. So the Horseheads have something cooking here with 2 down after back-to-back base hits. That was another first pitch swinging as well. And it will send Landon Boyd up to the plate. The catcher is 0 for 1 with a ground out in the game. The white top with the white pants and the high orange socks. The high orange socks, a definite trademark of this team. I was talking with owner Chuck Keeman yesterday in between innings, and you let me know that next season the Horseheads will not be wearing the orange tops anymore. They're going to switch to black, which I think is a shame because I love the neon orange tops. I think it looks great, but I don't run the team. As here comes the first offering to Boyd. That one will miss upstairs for a ball. Boyd hitting 8th tonight for the Horseheads out of Parker, Colorado. 7 games, 174 average with 4 runs scored, 6 RBI, 7 walks, and 7 strikeouts. As here comes the pitch. That one missing well inside for a ball. 2-0 the count. Boyd is ahead now with Joy at third and Schmidt at first. Trying to jump on Powers here. They got 1 run in the bottom of the first, but then have been silenced thus far. As here comes a 2-0 offering. That one not even close again. This one down in the zone for another ball. 3-0. The Tommyknockers are wearing their black uniforms with the white stripe across the front. White pants with the red stripe as here comes the pitch. That one not even close once again. And on 4 straight pitches, Landon Boyd will head down to first. So in the top of the 4th, Mining City loaded the bases. And now in the bottom of the 4th, the Horseheads do the same thing. We're going to have a mound visit here. Infield is going to come in. As it will be Ricky Teal coming to the plate. He is the center fielder. And he will come to the plate with the bases loaded. Ricky's 0 for 1 on the night with a strikeout looking. Let's see, they do have action down in the bullpen. Looked like right-handed action down there. As our home plate umpire will go out to break up this meeting on the mound. On a beautiful Saturday night here in Casper, Wyoming. Just about 8 o'clock here local time. First family picnic Saturday of the season and all-you-can-eat day. So a pretty good deal here. You get a ball game and your dinner. All taken care of. Power, 64 pitches, 36 strikes, 28 balls. And he's in a jam now. Bases loaded for the Horseheads, bottom of the 4th inning. 2 down. Mining City leading 4-1. But all of a sudden, the go-ahead run is at the plate. And it is in Ricky Teal out of Irvine, California, hitting 200 on the season in 7 games. He does have an RBI, looking to collect some more here, as that one will miss upstairs for a ball. So that is the 5th straight ball that Powers has issued after dealing 2 first pitch swinging singles back-to-back. As here comes the 1-0 offering. This one not even close, 2-0. So all of a sudden, Powers cannot get anybody out. He allowed Joy to single after getting the first 2 outs quickly. He allowed Joy to single. Schmidt also singled, and then Boyd reached on the walk, and now ahead in the count. 2-0 is Teal. Here comes the pitch. Upstairs for ball 3. This is something here. Let me tell you, if I'm Ricky Teal, that bat is not leaving my shoulder here in this 3-0 offering. Powers has got to prove to me that he can throw a strike. After dealing 7 straight of them home, here comes the next offering, and it's a strike on the outside corner. It didn't have to be. Fans are not a fan of the call, but 3-1 now the Cannon Teal, who is still ahead. Bases loaded, 2 down. Big spot in this game. Here comes the pitch. This one is swung on, sent out to the center fielder, but not deep. And in his tracks is Walker as he makes the catch to retire the side. So the Horseheads squander an excellent opportunity to score here. They leave the bases loaded. We head to the top of the 5th inning. Tommyknockers leading 4-1.
The Expedition League All-Star Spectacular presented by Hydrotex comes to Casper on July 19th and 20th. Season and game tickets are on sale now at CasperHorseheads.com. Casper Horseheads Baseball back in the saddle all summer long. Don't miss a minute of Horseheads action this summer. Can't make it to the ballpark? We've made it easy for you to stay up to date with everything Casper Horseheads. All home games as well as select road games are streamed live on our YouTube channel and are also available to listen to on our Mixlr channel. Make sure you're also following the Horseheads social media accounts on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to catch everything you need to know about your hometown baseball team.
Owen Vantio out for another inning of relief. We play on here in the top of the 5th inning. He deals home to the batter. That is Jake Mastillo, and he takes a big swing and a miss at a pitch upstairs. 0-1 the count runs on him. So both teams in the 4th loaded the bases, but were unable to score. As here comes the 0-1 offering. This one chopped foul. Quickly 0-2 on Mastillo. He is 1 for 2 in this game with a strikeout swinging as well as a single. It'll be the 4-5-6 men, heart of the order, due up here for the Tommyknockers. Vantio loaded the bases in the top of the 4th inning on a couple of walks, but he got the ground ball double play to get out of it, so that's all that matters. As here comes the 0-2 offering. This one behind the batter. I think it slipped out of his hand there. So it will be a ball. They played a water balloon toss in between innings. So they had a couple of young ladies come out, and they had a couple of players with colanders on their heads. And so they underhanded the water balloons to the guys, and they tried to catch them. And now the guys are all wet. Didn't go very well, but it was entertaining. As here comes the 1-2 pitch on a couple of bounces. It is down to the third baseman, Callahan. He fires across the diamond. It's off the mark, though. And Schmidt is unable to hold the bag, as it will be an error on Callahan. The throw allowing Mastillo to get aboard at first. So now it will send up Trainer, who has been the big man on the evening for the Tommyknockers. 2 for 2 in this game with a home run. That was a solo shot as well as an RBI double. He has 3 RBIs on the night, 3 of the 4. So got to pitch him very carefully now, especially with a runner aboard. Top of the 5th inning, nobody out. Mastillo aboard at first as this one is swung on and fouled down the right field line. Mastillo, Trainer, and Melfi due up, and if anybody reaches, Miles Hartsfield will come to the plate. 0-1 now the count to Trainer, who has been the best night, who's having the best night by far of anybody on the field. As here comes the 0-1 offering. This one is swung on, head out to the first baseman. Schmidt, he bobbles it. He falls down on the infield. Oh, he had a double play there. So back-to-back errors for the Horseheads. He just slipped on where the grass meets the dirt on the infield. And so back-to-back errors here for the Horseheads. So this is not shaping up to be a pretty inning for the Horseheads, as David Melfi will come to the plate, 0 for 1 with a fly out and a walk in the game. Coming to the plate with nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th inning, 4-1 Tommyknockers leading. Mastillo and Trainer, the runners aboard. Both have reached on error, one by the third baseman Callahan and one by the first baseman Schmidt. As Vantillo deals home. That one missing well outside for a ball, 1-0. Melfi hitting over 400 on the season for the Tommyknockers. He is hitting .405 in 13 games. As here comes the pitch. That one big swing and a miss there to pitch outside. 1-1 the count now to him. 13 walks, 12 strikeouts, 7 RBIs, 4 doubles, and 15 hits on the season for Melfi. His last game, he's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And against Casper on the season, he is 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts. As he's up in a big situation here, nobody out, 2 runners aboard. Here comes the pitch. That one will miss outside for a ball. 2-1 the count. Excuse me. Big yawn. 2-1 now the count to Melfi. After this series with the Tommyknockers, it'll conclude tomorrow, 4:35, first pitch on Game 3 of this series. The Western Nebraska Pioneers will come to town. That a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday series. As here comes a pitch swung on and hit through the left side for a base hit. They will send the runner. Oh, he goes through a stop sign, and the left fielder, Jake Baker, cannot find the ball. We'll see if that is an error there, as things unraveling here for the Horseheads. First 2 errors in the inning, and now the single by Melfi. A run does score. We'll see how they score it. They're going to give him a hit on it, and then we'll see if it was a hit single through the left side. Coming into score on it was Mastillo, the man at second. And Trainer moved up to third on it. No error on the play. Now they just gave him an error. So 3 errors in the inning for the Horseheads, as this one is fouled back by Miles Hartsfield. So really a tough inning here for the Horseheads defense after it was pretty good last night. So they will say the runner moved up on the error by Baker, the left fielder. Melfi is still at first. This one sent out to right. Moving over is done. He will not get there. The ball gets down. It is a double. As here comes the runner home to score another run. The runner Trainer coming in. Excuse me, it was just a single as Hank Dunn got over to that ball. It was hit so hard and down into that right field corner. I thought it was going to go for extra bases, but it did not. But regardless, Trainer coming in to score on the RBI single by Miles Hartsfeld. And moving up to second on it is David Melfi. So some trouble here for the Horseheads, as we will have a mound visit. Try and settle everybody down. Coach Stover going out to talk things over with Vantio. Not his fault here, as the Tommyknockers now lead 6-1 after 3 errors. Have allowed 2 runs to come across, so the runs will not be charged to Vantio. They will be, but they will be unearned. And it will bring up Jack Walker, the center fielder, batting with still nobody out here in the top of the 5th inning. Melfi at second, Hartsfield at first. Walker is 1 for 2 with a fly out and a double. And he's batting now with runners aboard at first and second. In what is a 6-1 Tommyknockers lead now, as here comes the pitch. Bunt shown, he pulls it back and takes a strike on the inside corner. After the Western Nebraska Pioneers come to town, the boys will be back on the road. They will take on the Mining City Tommyknockers up in Butte for the first time this season. That's the June 18th through the 20th season. And then back-to-back series against the Canyon County Spuds. First one will be at home, and then the next one will be up in Caldwell. As here comes the pitch. This one is skied down the right field line. Moving over is done. He's in foul territory, and he makes the running catch. Runners will tag. Throw goes into third. It is not in time, but a nice running catch there by Hank Dunn. Will be out number 1 of the inning. Melfi moving up to third, and Hartsfield going to second on it. Matt Morgan will come to the plate now, 0 for 1 with a fly out and a sac fly in the game. First time we are seeing Morgan in the series. In 14 games for the Tommyknockers this series, 7 runs, 5 hits, 1 RBI, 2 walks, and 12 strikeouts. Bats now with runners in scoring position, 2 of them on second and third, as here comes the first pitch from Vantio. This one is popped up. It is out to center field. Moving in on it is Teal. He settles under it. Let's see if they tag. The runner at third does. Here comes the throw home. It is not a good one, backed up by the pitcher Vantio, as another run will come in to score on the sacrifice fly by Morgan. And it is now a 7-1 ball game. Melfi scores on it. Hartsfield stays at second, though. And so Seth Lucero will come to the plate now with 2 down here in the top of the 5th, the beer batter, as that will be the night for Owen Vantio. Coach will go out to get him, and we will find out who the reliever is. We will send it to the break as the Tommyknockers have put up 3 runs here in the top of the 5th. They lead this one 7-1. The Law Enforcement Torch Run for Special Olympics Wyoming is part of the worldwide movement's largest grassroots fundraiser and public awareness vehicle. At its most basic level, officers and athletes, the Guardians of the Flame, run the Special Olympics Flame of Hope to the opening ceremonies of Special Olympics competition. As a whole, the Torch Run encompasses a variety of year-round fundraising events such as jackalope jumps, tip-a-cop, letter merchandise sales, fire truck pulls, strikes for SO, truck convoy, corporate donations, and other special events. All fundraising proceeds directly benefit the athletes of Special Olympics Wyoming. Most importantly, officers continually interact with Special Olympics athletes and are the primary medal presenters at the local, area, and state competitions. Your hometown baseball team, the Casper Horseheads, is back in the saddle. Be there for the 2021 season. Don't miss a minute of Horseheads baseball this summer as the Horseheads prepare to take on the Mining City Tommyknockers this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. First pitch for the first 2 games is 6:35 p.m. with Sunday's game at 4:35 p.m. Giveaways, great food, affordable family fun, and the best in collegiate baseball await you at Mike Lansing Field. Gage Yost, the reliever, on here in the top of the 5th inning with 2 down. He inherits a base runner. That is Hartsfield out at second, so the night over for Owen Vantio, who was in relief of the starter, right? We will get you Vantio's line here in a moment. The new reliever, Gage Yost, and he will deal a strike at the bottom of the zone to the beer batter, Seth Lucero, who is 1 for 2 in this game with a ground out, a bunt base hit, and a walk. Yoj out of Rosemount, Minnesota, right-hander, 6'1", 195-pound sophomore at Minot State. As here comes the 0-1 offering. That one missing outside for a ball. Count even up 1-1. Yost 0-1 on the season. A 19.28 ERA in 3 games. 2.1 innings pitched. 5 strikeouts, 8 walks, and 1 hit allowed. His last appearance was against the Spuds on June 6th. A no decision. He gave up 1 run. As that one is sent out to left, but moving under it is Baker. He's unable to make the catch. Oh, it looked like he had a play on it, and then he pulled up at the last moment. And so the runner will come home to score on it. So the line just keeps moving here for the Tommyknockers. That run charged to Vantio, though it was unearned because of the 3 errors that have occurred in the inning. And it will send up Carter Dobrinsky. Will bat with a runner aboard at first after Lucero singled. Dobrinsky 0 for 2 with a couple of groundouts and a walk. Yost did not record an out in his last appearance. As here comes the pitch. That one a big swing and a miss. I think the Spuds recorded it wrong because it says he didn't face any men, and yet he still gave up a run. I'm going to think about that for a moment. As Dobrinsky, 0-1 the count to him. 2 down here in the bottom of the 5th. 4 runs already in for the Mining City. As this one is popped up, that one will be skied out to shallow center. Out goes the shortstop. The wind blowing that one all around, but Joy will make the catch in what ended up being short right-ish center. And that will finally end the inning. However, Mining City puts up 4 runs in the top of the 5th inning. They lead this one 8-1.
The Expedition League All-Star Spectacular presented by Hydrotex comes to Casper on July 19th and 20th. Season and game tickets are on sale now at CasperHorseheads.com. Casper Horseheads Baseball back in the saddle all summer long. The Horseheads are still actively looking for host families in the Casper, Wyoming, and surrounding areas to host a variety of players and interns for the 2021 season. Host families play an integral part of our organization by providing players and interns a place to call home for the summer. Benefits of becoming a host family include season tickets for your household to all Horseheads home games, 25% off most Horseheads merchandise and concessions, and team-signed memorabilia. If you're interested in becoming a host family, give us a call at 307-441-1334 or email hostfamily@CasperHorseheads.com.
Welcome back to what is now suddenly an 8-1 ball game. Mining City leads the Horseheads as we open play here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Mining City getting 4 unearned runs in the top of the 5th inning after the Horseheads commit 3 errors on defense. Callahan, Schmidt, and Baker committing the errors, but it is a new inning here. And it will be led off by Eric Arato, who will foul back the first offering that he sees. We do have a new pitcher on the mound. It is Connor Felon. He is out of Naples, Florida, the right-hander, 5'10", 170-pounder out of the University of Montevallo. As here comes the offering. That one is shot foul on the right field line. He's a submarine-style pitcher, so he comes at you with that hook of an angle. He is 3-0 on the season with a 1.86 ERA in 4 games. He has pitched in 9 2/3, 9 strikeouts, 2 walks, and 6 hits, so he has been good this season. And he comes in with a 7-run lead here, as now 0-2 is Erato. Here comes the pitch. That one is chopped to the third baseman. In between hops, he will grab it and fire high over the first. The ball gets by the first baseman, Mastillo. And aboard on the error by Dobrinsky is Arato. So the team's trading errors here, as Ryan Callahan will come to the plate now. He is 1 for 2 with a ground out and a single in this one. Phelan in his last appearance, he got the win against the Spuds on June 10th. 2 innings of work, no runs allowed. He allowed 1 hit, 1 strikeout, and he faced 6 men. As here comes the pitch, that one missing well inside. It's such a weird, the arm angle that submarine style guys throw at. Because it sweeps at you. As here comes the pitch, that one on the outside corner for a strike, 1-1. There was an Orioles reliever who used to do that. I think Darren O'Day. Back when the Orioles had that like stellar bullpen of Zach Britton and Darren O'Day, and they imploded in the playoffs. As here comes the pitch, that one will miss inside for another ball, 2-1. Arato, Callahan, and Lopez due up here for the Horseheads in the inning. We will get you the line on the starter, Powers, who exits after a great outing, just allowing the 1 run over 4 innings of work, as that is a strike on the inside corner to Callahan. 2-2, the count evens up. Powers, 4 innings of work. He allowed 1 run. It was earned. 3 strikeouts, 5 hits, as this one is sent foul. Count will hold at 2-2. 3 strikeouts, 5 hits, 3 walks, and that is the night for Powers. He is in line for the win unless the Horseheads are able to mount a big comeback, which they very easily could. This just the bottom of the 5th, as this one is swung on, hit out to center field, but moving in on it is Walker, and he will make the catch for out number 1. And so now Christian Lopez will come to the plate. He is 0 for 2 with a ground out and a fly out in the game. He comes to the plate in the bottom of the 5th inning with 1 down. Arato, the man on at first. Mining City getting 1 in the 2nd, 3 in the 3rd, and 4 in the 5th. Horseheads getting just 1 in the 1st. Eric Arato doubled to lead off the inning. And a couple of ground outs brought him in. But since then, the bats have been held pretty quiet by Powers, the starter. A chance to do some damage against the reliever, Phelan, as that one will catch the outside corner for a strike. 0-1, the count runs on Lopez. As he awaits the next offering here, this one is fouled back. He is quickly down in the hole, 0-2. Lopez hitting .333 on the season. He leads the team in RBI with 12 coming into this one. Last night he was 2 for 3 with 2 runs scored and 2 walks. And he's looking to get aboard any way he can here. The Horseheads are down 8-1 in the bottom of the 5th inning after allowing 4 unearned runs to come across in the top of the 5th. As here comes the pitch. That one is served into right field, and that ball will get down. It was off the end of the bat. Some excellent 2-strike hitting there by Lopez. Shortened up his swing, and he just went with it out to right. And so now the Horseheads have a couple of base runners, and it will be Jake Baker coming to the plate. The left fielder is 0 for 1 with a strikeout, swinging and a walk in this one. As
we are going to have a pinch runner here for Lopez. I was talking to some of the guys. He was dealing with a groin injury earlier in the game, so I was surprised to see him in the lineup. He's kind of limping off the field, so that might be what is ailing him here, as it will be Brooks Browning to come on to pinch hit for him. To pinch run for him. So we'll put that down in the scorebook. And Baker will dig in here now. This one is swung on and sent down. I don't think that's Jake Baker either. It is Luke Quick pitch. I was going to say that he doesn't look like Jake Baker, as we have a pinch hitter as well. It is Luke Quick. He will foul this one off to the left side. A little too small to be Jake Baker, not 6'2". As here comes the 0-1 pitch. This one is swung on, head out to the second baseman, chance to turn 2, over to second 1. They will not turn 2. No throw back to first. So Quick is aboard on the fielder's choice. Browning is the man out in the middle. Ratto does get down to third on it, but there are 2 down for Hank Dunn. Hammer and Hank Dunn. Funny. We got a great PA here. We got a great staff here. Absolutely. This is stellar staff. Chris is nodding in acknowledgement. So that one goes 4-6. As Arato down to third, Brooks is out in the middle. And Quick is aboard at first with 2 down here. Hank Dunn coming to the plate. He is 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout. And he's looking to get some more runs here for the Horseheads. As here comes the pitch. It's a strike on the outside corner for Dunn, who bats in the bottom of the 5th inning. 2 down here. 8-1 Mining City leads. Some offensive substitutions coming in the game. As here comes the pitch. That one right down the heart of the plate for a strike. 0-2. The count runs on him. As the lights are coming on here. Just about 8:20 local time. Joy, the man out on deck. So we will see where they put Browning and Quick in the field. Thinking Quick in left and then Browning at third, is the pitch is outside. For a ball, 1-2 the count. Though they might, no, they've got Schmidt at first, so they'll probably keep him there. So Brooks will probably go to third. Unless they move Dunn to third, but we will see. As here comes the pitch, that one missing just upstairs for a ball. 2-2 the count evens up on Dunn, who is out of Eureka, Montana, batting with runners at the corners here and 2 down. Feeling 17 pitches, 13 strikes, 4 for balls. As here comes the pitch. This one is swung on. Popped up on the infield, back a couple steps is Dobrinski, and he will close the glove on what is out number 3. So the Horseheads will strand 2 more runners. They threaten but do not score. We head to the top of the 6th inning. Mining City leading 8-1. Looking to stay connected with your hometown baseball team? Make sure you're subscribed to the Horseheads text messages. All you've got to do is text Go Heads to 85100 to sign up for exclusive updates, giveaways, promos, and the latest news on all things Horseheads. The Horseheads are still actively looking for host families in the Casper, Wyoming, and surrounding areas to host a variety of players and interns for the 2021 season. Host families play an integral part of our organization by providing players and interns a place to call home for the summer. Benefits of becoming a host family include season tickets for your household to all Horseheads home games, 25% off most Horseheads merchandise and concessions, and team-signed memorabilia. If you're interested in becoming a host family, give us a call at 307-441-1334 or email hostfamily@casperhorseheads.com.
Welcome back to Mike Lansing Field here. Some defensive changes we are still trying to figure out as Gage Yost will deal home to Justin Green. That one will miss downstairs for a ball, 1-0. As our point streak website is down again tonight, so we do not have access to the rosters. As that one is swung on and missed. 1-1, the count will even up. We do know Brooks Browning and Luke Quick are out there somewhere. They came on as offensive replacements in the bottom of the fifth. Now the top of the sixth, Mining City leading 8-1. As here comes a pitch from Yost. That one will miss inside for a ball. 2-1 now the count to him. Green, Mastillo, and Trainer due up here in the top of the sixth inning. Chris had to go get food, so I'll make him... Chris, can you go check on the defensive replacements for me? Thank you. As that one is fouled off to the left side. Count will run 2-2. He had to go get a hamburger or hot dog. Of course, I understand. It's a tough job running the video for us. He's got to put up with me for 3+ hours. They're going to make Chris go get the defensive replacements from the dugout. Oof. Here comes a pitch. That one will miss inside. It goes all the way to the backstop for a ball. 3-2. You don't know. They don't know. Nobody knows. We didn't get nobody signaled from down on the field. So we are left to just guess and try and squint and see the tiny numbers out in the very far away outfield. As here comes a full count offering from Yost. This one shot out to the first baseman. It's Joe Schmidt. He bobbles it. And that one is going to get away from him and rolls all the way down to second. So another error on Schmidt. We'll have Boyd aboard. All right, we've got him. Brooks is the DH. Luke Quick is in right, and Harris in left. So we will plug in those replacements for you. As it is Luke Quick in right. As the pitch by Yost home is a ball, misses outside. Pitch was to Jake Mastillo, the batter. He is 1 for 3 in this game with a strikeout looking, a single, and he's also reached on the error as here comes the pitch. That one will catch the outside part of the plate for a strike. I don't have a Harris in my scorebook. A mystery. We will try to get to the bottom of it for you. As 1-1 now, the count will run to Mastillo. He's 1 for 3 in this game, and he's batting now in the top of the sixth inning with nobody out and a runner aboard at first. This one is fouled back to the right side. Mastillo, Trainer, and Melfi do up here. It is a bummer our league website is not working. New guy, shruggy emoji. All right. We will check the Horseheads website because that should still be working. Fingers crossed. It is. As here comes the pitch. That one will miss outside for a ball. Keon will run to 2-2. And it is, of course, not working. We will do some investigative journalism in between innings, and we will find out what's going on here. 2-2, the count now to Mastillo, who is batting with Green aboard at first. As here comes the pitch, runner takes off. This one is swung up the middle, and it's under the glove of Arato there. The runner was off on the pitch, so he will get down to third. And very quickly, the Tommyknockers have runners at the corners with nobody down here in the top of the sixth inning. 8-1, Mining City leading and threatening for more. They will send up Luke Trainer, who is 2 for 3 with a home run, a double, and he's also reached on an error. Trainer now batting with nobody out here in the top of the 6th inning. At third base, it's Green. At first, it's Mastillo. As the pitch home is a ball, it'll miss outside. 1-0 the count. Top of the 6th inning, Tommyknockers leading the Horseheads 8-1. As here comes the pitch. That one will miss outside for another ball, 2-0. All right, we have figured out who is in left. It is Harris Beckley, who I do have in my scorebook. They were telling me Harris is his last name. I was like, no, this can't be right, as that one is skied down the left field line. 3-0 now, or excuse me, 2-1 the count. So Hank Dunn is out of this game after some offensive and defensive replacements. Brooks Browning will stay in as the DH. Tough night for the Horseheads. That it is, but still time to battle back here, but they've got to hold this lead where it is right now. Runners at the corners, top of the 6th inning, nobody out. As here comes the pitch. That one will miss inside for a ball. Count runs 3-1. Runners at the corners in an 8-1 ball game. 1 run in the 2nd, 3 in the 3rd, and 4 in the 5th remaining City. And just 1 run coming back in the bottom of the 1st inning for the Horseheads. As Yost will deal the 3-1 home. That one was a ball out of his hand, not even close. And it is a walk, so the bases are loaded with nobody down here for the Tommyknockers. Looks like we're going to have another meeting on the mound here. Coach will come out and talk with them. We don't know. Let me see if it's working on my phone. We try and give you some score updates at the very least. But for the moment, Tommyknockers leading 8-1 here, as we will have a meeting on the mound. And that will be the night for Gage Yost. So we will have a relief pitcher coming in here for the Horseheads. As the bases are loaded for David Melfi coming up. Don't go anywhere. We will have the pitching replacement here just in a moment. Horseheads trailing 8-1. Don't miss a minute of Horseheads action this summer. Can't make it to the ballpark? We've made it easy for you to stay up to date with everything Casper Horseheads. All home games as well as select road games are streamed live on our YouTube channel and are also available to listen to on our Mixlr channel. Make sure you're also following the Horseheads social media accounts on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to catch everything you need to know about your hometown baseball team. Welcome back to action. New pitcher is Jake Allen, the freshman from Meridian, Idaho, out of Blue Mountain Community College. He comes on here and he inherits a mess. Gagios leaves this one and he leaves the bases loaded. He went a third of an inning. He faced 5 men. Has not allowed an earned run yet, but all 3 of those runners do belong to him. Didn't strike anybody out. He allowed 2 hits and he walked 1. And so now Allen will have to wiggle out of the jam here, the two-way player for the Horseheads. Justin Green at third, Jake Mastillo at second, Luke Trainer at first, and David Melfi, who is hitting .405 on the season for the Tommyknockers, will come to the plate. He is 1 for 2 on the evening with a fly out, a walk, and a single. And he bats here now in an 8-1 ball game in the top of the 6th, as here comes the pitch from Allen. That one will miss upstairs for a ball. 1-0 the count, runs on Melfi. Hartsfield, the man on deck, he has doubled in this game so far. But first, Allen will have to face off against Melfi. Try to get out of this jam any way that he can. As here comes the pitch. That one missing well inside for a ball. 2-0. So Allen has fallen behind here. A bases loaded jam that he inherits. 5'11", 170-pound freshman at Blue Mountain Community College. As he wipes at his eyes. And now he will deal the 2-0 offering home. This one will fall in for a strike. It was dropped by the catcher, Boyd, but still called a strike. 2-1 the count to Melfi. 8-1 ball game here. Horseheads are already having to battle back, trying not to make it any harder on him. Here is Allen. Melfi ahead in the count, 2-1. As here comes the pitch. That one misses outside for a ball. So now Melfi in the hitter's count, 3-1. Melfi out of Jackson, New Jersey. 5'11", 185-pound sophomore at Wagner College. In 34 games for Wagner, he hit .252 with 31 hits, 15 runs, 12 RBIs, 9 walks, and 3 home runs. As here comes the 3-1 offering. It's up by his head, and he has to duck out of the way. And it is ball 4. So the walk issued to Melfi. We'll have Miles Hartsfield coming to the plate with the bases still loaded. 9-1 ball game. This one getting out of hand for the Horseheads. Jake Allen, 5 pitches, 4 balls, and a strike. Mastillo at third, Trainer at second, Melfi at first. The Horseheads are looking for the victory here tonight to secure the series win after taking last night's game 9-5. They had been swept out in western Nebraska. It was their first win of the season at home. Crowd was really into it last night. As here comes a pitch from Allen. It's a ball out of his hand in the opposite batter's box. 1-0. The count to Hartsfeld, who is 2 for 3 with a double, a ground out, and a single in this one. As there's a whole mass of seagulls coming in. As here comes the pitch. That one will catch the outside corner for a strike. 1-1. The count, runs on Hartsfield. That's crazy. I haven't seen any seagulls since I've been here, and now I wonder if those aren't. They can't be seagulls. They gotta be something else. No, they are. Wow, Chris tells me they are. As this one is skied foul down the left field line. Interesting. Where are they coming from? He doesn't know. He's not an ornithologist. Is that what birds are? I think so. He laughed at me, jerk. Don't laugh at me. I know. I was an English minor in college. I know some things. Look what a scientist is who studies birds. Look what it is. God, he's so rude. As here comes the 1-2 pitch to Hartsfield. It's on its way. It's a curveball that misses upstairs for a ball. 2-2 the count. 9 pitches from Allen. 3 strikes, 3 balls. 3 strikes, 6 balls. Bases are loaded here. Ornithologist? I was so close, and you laughed at me like I was all the way out in left field on that one. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This one is skied foul back to us, so the count will hold where it is. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize it was that close. Chris is running out to get the ball. He's pushing down small children. Give it to a kid. No, give it to a kid. Chris, go give it to a kid. There you go. Give it to one of our little leaguers. There you go. Oh, not the one in the Yankees hat. Chris! Here comes a 2-2 pitch. That one is fouled back to us, and it's not a broken bat, but he loses the grip on the bat. You gave it to the kid in the Yankees hat? Come on! Chris. He was booking it out there to get I didn't realize it was so close to us. I thought it was going to be over the press box. That was so loud. Oh, my gosh. As the 2-2 pitch. Bases are still loaded. Nobody out here in the top of the 6th inning. 9-1. That's the clip that's going on Twitter tonight. Here comes the pitch. This one is shot out into left, moving over on it. And that one is going to drop in no man's land there. It's Beckley out in left, who was making his season debut. Nobody knew who he was. As the count will hold at 2-2. This will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat for Hartsfield. Somebody's going to comment and be like, please just get back to the game instead of yelling at Chris. Keep your personal problems off the air. Sorry, it's a 9-1 ball game. Allen comes set. Now deals the 2-2 pitch home. That one missing, not even close. It was a ball out of his hand, 3-2. I don't think it was that loud. I just think I was so unprepared for it. And then you jumped, and I was like, we're under attack. Man. Here comes the full count pitch. It's on its way. And that one will miss upstairs for ball 4. So the second consecutive bases loaded walk is how the outing starts for Jake Allen. And it will send Jack Walker to the plate. He is 1 for 3 with a fly out, a double, and another fly out. And our home plate umpire will get some more baseballs here. Trainer at third, Melfi at second, Hartsfield at first for Jack Walker. 2 runs already in here, both of them charged to Yost. 10-1 Mining City leads as Jack Walker will dig in here. Here comes the pitch. This one misses inside for a ball, 1-0. Walker out of Cedar Hills, Utah, 5'11", 175-pound freshman at Dixie State University, where he hit $154 and 13 at-bats with 10 runs, 2 hits, and 7 strikeouts. On the season for the Tommyknockers, he's hitting 111 in 5 games with 5 runs, 3 hits, 3 triples, and 12 strikeouts. As this one is popped up on the infield, moving over the second baseman, Arato, and he will call off Schmidt to make the catch in shallow right center field. No one advancing on it. It was not hit deep enough. So finally, the first out of the inning is recorded here. Goes for unassisted. And Matt Morgan will come to the plate now for the Tommyknockers, number 9 man. I'm scared to look at the YouTube comments. I'm always like, once I get off topic, I know somebody's going to be mean. Oh, okay. All right, Noel. That's fine. It is a monster inning. The monster inning for the Knockers was, well, the 4 runs in the 5th, as that one will miss outside for a ball, 1-0. We welcome all fans. We don't care if you're, well, you know, we would prefer if you're a Casper fan, but we welcome the away team's fans as well. We understand you want to see the game, especially when your team is up 10-1. These poor people tuning in like, who's Chris? Here comes the pitch. That one missing inside for a ball, 2-0 the count. Chris is our 14-year-old cameraman who, I guess, do you feel 14 is like an age where you can keep a foul ball? Or do you feel that you need to give it to a kid? No, you got to give it to the kid. As here comes the 2-0 pitch. This one is swung on, sent out to the third baseman, backhanded by Callahan. He steps on the bag for 1 and fires across the diamond for 2. So a bases loaded, no out situation. Jake Allen comes on. He walks the first 2 men that he faces, but then he gets the pop-up and the double play to retire the side. Mining City leading 10-1. We head to the bottom of the 6th.
Don't miss a minute of Horseheads action this summer. Can't make it to the ballpark? We've made it easy for you to stay up to date with everything Casper Horseheads. All home games as well as select road games are streamed live on our YouTube channel and are also available to listen to on our Mixlr channel. Make sure you're also following the Horseheads social media accounts on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to catch everything you need to know about your hometown baseball team. The Horseheads are still actively looking for host families in the Casper, Wyoming, and surrounding areas to host a variety of players and interns for the 2021 season. Host families play an integral part of our organization by providing players and interns a place to call home for the summer. Benefits of becoming a host family include season tickets for your household to all Horseheads home games, 25% off most Horseheads merchandise and concessions, and team-signed memorabilia. If you're interested in becoming a host family, give us a call at 307-441-1334 or email hostfamily@casperhorseheads.com. Welcome back to Mike Lansing Field. Mining City Tommyknockers leading 10-1 here in the bottom of the sixth inning. It will be Preston Joy, Joe Schmidt, and Landon Boyd due up here for the Horseheads. We do have a new pitcher. It is Ryan Jacobs out of Tarleton State. That is in Texas. He is a freshman there, 6'4", 220-pounder on the season. For him, he pitched in 23 and a third innings. He allowed 31 hits, 27 runs. 20 of them were earned. He walked 11, struck out 19, and he will deal a ball home as his first offering to the batter, Joy. He had an ERA of 7.71 as well. Those are the stats on him, as that is a strike on the outside corner to Joy. Joy is 1 for 2 with a ground out and a single. I have never seen anyone run as fast as Chris, who is hungry and needs to go get food from the concession stand, but knows he has to be back to update the count. As that one will miss upstairs, way too tall, 2-1 the count. I feel like you've been gone every inning. Like, you're getting your workout on the stairs, man. As it is a 2-1 count, here comes the pitch. Big swing and a miss there to pitch outside, 2-2. You got some Tommyknockers fans in the comments. That's okay. As long as you got the score wrong. It's 10-1. Fix it. We're not the Spuds. As here comes the pitch. That one swung on and missed. As I'm going to get in trouble for that. Strikeout swinging. Retires Joy. And Joe Schmidt will come to the plate now. 1 for 2 with a ground out and a single. 10-1 Mining City leads here. They got 1 in the second, 3 in the third, 4 in the fifth, and 2 in the sixth. Casper just 1 run back in the first inning after the leadoff double by Eric Orato. He was brought in on a couple of ground outs. 10 runs, 10 hits, 1 error, 8 men left on for Mining City as this one is shot into right by Schmidt. Moving over is Green, and he will not be able to make the catch. It was a nice attempt, and he ends up out on his stomach in right. See if he is okay. Just so far for him to run, he was unable to make the play there, and it will be a foul ball. Schmidt is 1 for 2 with a ground out and a single in this one. Bottom of the 6th inning, 1 down, Mining City 10, Casper 1. 1 run, 6 hits, 4 errors, and 7 men left on for the Horseheads. We have a defensive substitution for you. It is Hayden Brown in right field. The Mining City Tommyknockers broadcaster has far better eyes than I do because he's always over here updating us. And I simply have no idea who is out there. As here comes the pitch. This one is sent out to the shortstop. He backhands. It's going to be a long throw on one bounce. It does not get there in time. It gets by the first baseman. And chugging into second is Joe Schmidt. We will see how they score that. Probably a single. And then they will give him a single and then an error on the throw, allowing him to go down to second. It was a tough play, pretty deep in the hole. He was going to have to make one of those Jeter jump throws if he was going to be able to toss it across the diamond, but he was unable to. So down to second on the error by the shortstop there. And so 6 errors now in this game between the two teams, 4 of them belonging to Casper. 3 of them came in the top of that 5th inning, allowing 4 runs to come in for Mining City. That one, truly the big blow. It was a 4-1 game before that. And so Landon Boyd will come to the plate now with a runner in scoring position. Boyd is 0 for 1 with a ground out and a walk in this game. 1 down in the bottom of the 6th inning as Jacobs will deal home. He misses outside for a ball. 1-0 the count to him. Jacobs, 8 pitches, 5 strikes, 3 balls. Our PA is here. Jake Reynes. Yes, sir. As Jake Reynes. It is not Landon Boyd. It's Jake Reynes. Oh, man. They are subbing out everybody on me, and there's no signaling. Jake Reynes is the man at the plate. He is going to foul a pitch off. 1-1 the count. We got to get better about that. We got to let our baseball ops guys know. As here comes the pitch. This one is fouled back to the screen. 1-2, or umpire, somebody's got a signal up here. All these changes. I mean, there have been a plethora of them tonight. My scorebook is a mess. Schmidt, the man out at second for Reynes, who is 1 ball, 2 strikes in the hole. Here comes the pitch. That one is fouled back to us, so the count will hold. We saw Reynes make his season debut against the Pioneers when we were out in western Nebraska. The Horseheads were swept in that series, but they rebounded last night well. Not so much tonight. A 10-1 ball game, but stranger things have happened. Still plenty of time to get back into this one as catcher sets up outside, and that one will fall in for a ball. 2-2 the count. A 2-2 offering, 1 down here in the bottom of the 6th inning for Reynes. This one is sent out to center. Moving back on it is Walker, and he settles under it for out number 2. Schmidt is tagging. The throw comes in. It is not in time, nowhere near the bag. So on the sac fly, Schmidt will go down to second. And it will send up Ricky Teal, the center fielder. Teal is 0 for 2 in this game with a strikeout swinging and a fly out. And he's batting with a runner 90 feet away and 2 down here. See if he can get Schmidt in after he reached on the error. Yeah, that one is shut fouled on the left field line. Foul, 0-1 the count. If Teal reaches, the lineup would turn over once again. Eric Orazzo would come to the plate. As Jacobs, 14 pitches, 10 strikes, 4 for balls. Here comes the offering. This one also foul, but it's in the air and fouled back to us, 0-2. How's the burger? It's good. All you can eat night here at the park. And Chris didn't buy a ticket, but he is certainly taking advantage of the offer. As here comes the 0-2 offering. This one is foul once again down the left field line, so 3 foul balls. We'll have the count holding at 0-2. Teal out of Irvine, California. The Horseheads will play one more against the Tommyknockers tomorrow. It's shaping up to be the rubber game between these two. As here comes the 0-2 offering. This one swung on. Little looper, but the third baseman is there to make the play. The shortstop, Lucero, was rushing over like he was going to make it. But Dobrinsky, pretty much in his tracks, will make the out and retire the side. The Horseheads leave one more in scoring position. We head to the top of the 7th inning. Mining City leading 10-1. The Horseheads are still actively looking for host families in the Casper, Wyoming, and surrounding areas to host a variety of players and interns for the 2021 season. Host families play an integral part of our organization by providing players and interns a place to call home for the summer. Benefits of becoming a host family include season tickets for your household to all Horseheads home games, 25% off most Horseheads merchandise and concessions, and team-signed memorabilia. If you're interested in becoming a host family, give us a call at 307-441-1334 or email hostfamily@casperhorseheads.com. The Law Enforcement Torch Run for Special Olympics Wyoming is part of the worldwide movement's largest grassroots fundraiser and public awareness vehicle. At its most basic level, officers and athletes, the Guardians of the Flame, run the Special Olympics Flame of Hope to the opening ceremonies of Special Olympics competition. As a whole, the Torch Run encompasses a variety of year-round fundraising events such as jackalope jumps, tip-a-cop, letter merchandise sales, fire truck pulls, strikes for SO, truck convoy, corporate donations, and other special events. All fundraising proceeds directly benefit the athletes of Special Olympics Wyoming. Most importantly, officers continually interact with Special Olympics athletes and are the primary medal presenters at the local, area, and state competitions. Some defensive replacements for you as we begin play here in the top of the 7th inning. Jake Reynes, who pinch hit, is at first, and Joe Schmidt moves behind the plates, replacing Landon Boyd, so his night is done. As here comes the first offering from Jake Allen, home to Seth Lucero. It is a ball on the outside corner, 1-0. 10-1, Mining City leading Casper here in the top of the 7th inning. Our PA is banging on the window again, as this one is shot into left. Moving under it is Harris Beckley in his Horseheads debut, and he will settle under it for out number 1. He's going to break that window. He keeps going at it like that. As the lights have come on here, so you will get to see Chris's reflection even more. There's my hand. Hello. Thank you for joining us in this 10-1 game. Mining City leading here in the top of the 7th inning. They have been leading 10-1 since the top of the 6th, and it will send up Carter Dobrinsky. You trying to hide? Here comes the first offering to Dobrinsky. That one on the outside corner for a strike. 0-1, the count runs on him. Dobrinsky is 0 for 3 in the game with a ground out, another ground out, a walk, and a fly out. As we will await the offering from Allen. Allen, 22 pitches, 10 strikes, 12 balls. This one is shot foul down the left field line. Count will run to 0-2. 1 run in the second, 3 in the third, 4 in the fifth, and 2 in the sixth for Mining City. 10 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors, and 8 men left on. 1 run for the Horseheads, 1 run, 7 hits, 4 errors, and 8 men left on. They got their run in the bottom of the first. Big curveball will catch the outside corner, and Dobrinsky is down looking, as that one just hit the outside corner, and now quickly 2 down here in the top of the 7th inning, and we will have a new batter. That is number 32. Hayden Brown is the batter. He took over in right. So now he will take Green's spot in the lineup out of Grand Canyon University. He will look at a ball upstairs. 1-0. The count will run to Brown. He got the start last night, and now we see him first as a defensive replacement and now hitting, as that one will find the outside corner for a strike. Brown out of Buckeye, Arizona, a redshirt sophomore at Grand Canyon, 6'3", 205 pounds. As he awaits the 1-1 offering from Allen, swung on and fouled back. 1-2, now the count to Brown, who is batting in the top of the 7th inning, 2 down. Bases are empty for him. Brown hitting 161 on the season with 8 runs, 5 hits, 1 triple, 3 RBIs, 8 walks, and 20 strikeouts. As this one is swung on and missed. And down on strikes with back-to-back Ks is Jake Allen. So he comes on last inning, has a bit of difficulty, but he has retired the last 5 men that he has faced, including going 1, 2, 3 here in the top of the 7th. It is stretch time here at Mike Lansing. Tommyknockers leading 10-1.
Don't miss a minute of Horseheads action this summer. Can't make it to the ballpark? We've made it easy for you to stay up to date with everything Casper Horseheads. All home games as well as select road games are streamed live on our YouTube channel and are also available to listen to on our Mixlr channel. Make sure you're also following the Horseheads social media accounts on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to catch everything you need to know about your hometown baseball team.
Some more defensive replacements here as we open play here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Ryan Jacobs will deal a strike home at the bottom of the zone to Eric Orato. Miles Hartsfield removed from second to third. Carter Dobrinsky out of this ballgame. And Matt Krieger will be on at second. We saw him last night, the 9-man, as that one swung on and missed by Orato 0-2. Krieger out of Helena, Montana, 5'7", 150-pound sophomore at the University of Mary, hitting 154 on the season for the Tommyknockers, as this one is skied on the infield. Moving over is Hartsfield. He's in foul territory. Out of the way are some of the bullpen guys. And in foul territory, Hartsfield will make the play. So Orato down on 3 pitches, and Ryan Callahan will come to the plate now in the bottom of the 7th with 1 out.
Well, we'll make sure it is Ryan Callahan. All the changes tonight, my goodness. It is. He is 1 for 3 with a ground out, a single, and a fly out. On deck is the DH, Brooks Browning. As this one is grounded right back to the pitcher, who throws over to first to complete the 1-3 ground out. So Callahan down on one pitch, and it will send up Brooks Browning for his plate appearance of the evening. He came on to pinch run for Christian Lopez back when Lopez exited the game. Browning hitting .250 coming into this one. A sophomore at Regis University out of Casper, Wyoming. He leads the team in doubles and also strikeouts as he comes to the plate now with 2 down in the bottom of the 7th inning. Luke Quick out on deck. This one sent up the middle, but the second baseman, Krieger, is there to throw on and fire. So the Horseheads are down quickly and quietly here in the bottom of the 7th inning. We head to the top of the 8th. Tommyknockers leading 10-1.
Don't miss a minute of Horseheads action this summer. Can't make it to the ballpark? We've made it easy for you to stay up to date with everything Casper Horseheads. All home games as well as select road games are streamed live on our YouTube channel and are also available to listen to on our Mixlr channel. Make sure you're also following the Horseheads social media accounts on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to catch everything you need to know about your hometown baseball team.
Jake Allen on for another inning of relief here. He will deal with the 4, 5, 6 men for the Tommyknockers. Jake Mastillo, Luke Trainer, and David Melfi. Mastillo is 2 for 4 with a strikeout, swinging another single, and he's also reached on an error. Looking ahead, the Horseheads have one more game against the Tommyknockers this series, and then they will welcome the Western Nebraska Pioneers into town. June 18th through the 20th, they will be in Butte for the first time, and then they will come back home to take on Canyon County, and then go up to take on Canyon County. And to close out June, the Badlands Big Sticks will be in town for their only trip, as that one is swung on and missed. 0-1 the count to Mastillo. That'll be a fun week there. The first week into July, it'll be the Badlands Big Sticks, the Wheat City Whiskey Jacks in town, and then we will head up to Spearfish. And then once again, we will welcome Mining City back to town, as here comes the 0-1 offering. Curveball, that's in there for a strike. Allen, after walking the first 2 men that he faced with the bases loaded, has been excellent. He has retired the last 5 men that he has faced, and now he has run the count 0-2 on Mastillo, as he tries to set down the heart of the order here in the top of the 8th. For the Tommyknockers, here comes the pitch. Big swing and a miss there. So another strikeout for Jake Allen. As Luke Trainer will come to the plate, 2 for 3 with a home run, a double, reached on an error, and he has also walked.
A 10-1 ball game here. Mining City leading. 1 run in the second, 3 in the third, 4 in the fifth, 2 in the sixth. And 10 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors, 8 men left on. For the Horseheads, just 1 run in the bottom of the first, 1 run, 7 hits, 4 errors, and 8 men left on. As Allen will now do battle with Luke Trainer batting with 1 down here, a breaking ball that didn't break, so 1-0, the count will run to him. Want to thank everybody who has hung in there and is still watching our live stream. We will switch positions tomorrow night so we can open the window and we will not have the glare coming off the window there. As here comes the 1-0 offering from Allen. Another breaking ball that didn't break, stayed up in the zone. 2-0, the count to Trainer. Tomorrow night, first pitch 4:35, so it'll be an early game. As Allen looks in for the sign on the 2-0 count and now delivers. This one is swung on, fouled back to us. It might hit us again. And it did not. It was back farther. Chris clutches his chest. Oh, that was crazy on that play, man. 2-1 the count to Trainer. Allen looking to get this to the bottom of the 8th inning. The 4, 5, 6 men due up for the Horseheads. As here comes the pitch. This one swung out to the second baseman. That's Arato. He will glove and fire over to Reynes, covering for the out. So Allen with 2 quick outs here. Down 4-3 is Trainer, and it will send up David Melfi, who is 1 for 2. No, it's a pinch hitter. It will be number 37. We will see. It is number 37, Steven Straken, who we saw last night. He will come on to pinch hit for Melfi. Straken out of Cairo, Michigan, 6'5", 230-pounder, and he will look at a strike on the outside corner. 10-1 ball game. Tommyknockers leading in the top of the 8th inning with 2 down. Straken, a freshman at Hillsdale College, first-team All-State and academic All-State in junior season in high school, as he will look at a ball just outside, breaking ball there, 1-1 the count to him. Hitting .310, 6 runs, 9 hits, 3 doubles, 6 RBIs, and 5 walks. And he is staring down a 1-1 count. Here comes the pitch. Big swing and a miss there. An off-speed pitch outside. As now 1-2 the count. Straken is behind as Allen looks to set the Tommyknockers down in order for the 2nd consecutive inning. As here comes the pitch. Check swing. He did not go. Everybody was running in. They definitely thought that he did. It looked like he went around on it, but no swing, our first base umpire announces, and so it will be a 2-2 count to Straken. Batting with nobody aboard here. 2 outs in the top of the 8th inning. Mining City leading 10-1. 1-2 the count to Straken. He is ready in the box now. Allen looks in for the sign. He's got it. And he delivers. Swung on and fouled back down the right side. Count will hold it 1-2. Allen at 40 pitches, 23 strikes, 17 balls. He is pitching here in the top of the 8th. 2 down. Steven Straken at the plate. Count is 1-2. So Jake is ahead. Looks in for the sign, and now time is called, so everybody will step out. He and Schmidt will go over the signs again, make sure everybody is on the same page for the 1-2 offering. Straken gets ready, and now Allen delivers. This one swung on and missed. And down once again are the Tommyknockers. 1-2-3. Jake Allen has been impressive here late. We head to the bottom half of the 8th. Horseheads trailing 10-1. Looking to stay connected with your hometown baseball team? Make sure you're subscribed to the Horseheads text messages. All you've got to do is text Go Heads to 85100 to sign up for exclusive updates, giveaways, promos, and the latest news on all things Horseheads. The law enforcement torch run for Special Olympics Wyoming is part of the worldwide movement's largest grassroots fundraiser and public awareness vehicle. At its most basic level, officers and athletes, the Guardians of the Flame, run the Special Olympics Flame of Hope to the opening ceremonies of Special Olympics competition. As a whole, the torch run encompasses a variety of year-round fundraising events such as jackalope jumps, tip-a-cop, letter merchandise sales, fire truck pulls, strikes for SO, truck convoy, corporate donations, and other special events. All fundraising proceeds directly benefit the athletes of Special Olympics Wyoming. Most importantly, officers continually interact with Special Olympics athletes and are the primary medal presenters at the local, area, and state competitions.
We've got a new pitcher for you for the Tommyknockers here as we open play in the bottom of the 8th inning. Mining City leading 10-1. It is Jason Krimlich, 5'10", 165-pound righty, a freshman at Northeastern Junior College. He is out of Denver, Colorado. In 5 appearances for Northeastern Junior College, he is 0-1. He has a save. He has appeared in 6 innings. Doesn't have an ERA. And he has walked 4. So those are the stats on the new pitcher for the Tommyknockers. It will be Luke Quick due up first. The 4-5-6 men for the Horseheads. As we will get our first look at Harris Beckley, who has come out on deck. This one is sent through the left side and on a couple of bounces. That one will be out into left field. So first pitch swinging was Quick, and he sends it out into left for a single. And so now coming to the plate will be Harris Beckley. This is his first appearance as a Horsehead. He came in as a defensive replacement, and now we will come to the plate as Beckley will dig in here. Luke Quick now aboard at first after singling. As that one will miss outside for a ball, 1-0. Kremlich, another submarine-style side armor. So we're seeing 2 of those here tonight from Mining City in a 10-1 ball game. Bottom of the 8th inning, nobody out. As that one will find the outside corner for a strike. Count will even up at 1-1. Want to thank you for joining us here on this Saturday night. A 10-1 ball game here. As Remlich deals home. That one will find the outside corner for a strike. 1-2. The count will run now on Beckley, who is batting with Quick aboard at first. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 8th. Tommyknockers leading 10-1. The Horseheads just 6 more outs to get 9 runs, so they got to get some base runners aboard here. As here comes the 1-2 pitch, swung on and missed at a fastball upstairs. So the first out of the inning will be a strikeout swinging by Harris Beckley, and it will send Preston Joy to the plate. The shortstop for the Horseheads this evening is 1 for 3 with a ground out, a single, and a strikeout swinging. 10-1 ball game here, bottom of the 8th, 1 out. Quick is aboard at first. Kremlich, 5 pitches, 4 strikes, and 1 ball. As Joy will dig in here now. He will check swing, pitches outside for a ball. They will not appeal, so it is a ball. 1-0 the count to Joy,
who is out of Roswell, Georgia, 175-pound, 5'11 sophomore at Georgia State, will send this one foul down the left field line. Count will run even now at 1-1. It'll be the bottom of the lineup due up for the Tommyknockers in the top of the 9th, 7, 8, 9. We will see if Jake Allen stays on to pitch, who has retired the last 8 men that he has faced. As here comes the 1-1 pitch. That one will find the inside corner for a strike, so 1-2. Consecutive batters that Kremlich has run 1-2 on. Joy hitting 118 on the season. He does have a hit tonight. As here comes a pitch. This one swung out into right, but moving over on it is Brown. And he will get there. They try to double up quick at first, but he is back safely. So out on the fly out is Joy. And it will send up Joe Schmidt, the catcher. He started the night at first, and now he's ended up behind the plate. As he comes on with 2 down here in the bottom of the 8th inning, Tommyknockers leading 10-1. Schmidt, another good night at the plate for him. He is 2 for 3 with a ground out and a couple of singles. Last night, he was also 2 for 3 with a run scored, a double, and 3 RBIs. He's 3 for 9 on the season against the Tommyknockers with 4 RBIs and 2 strikeouts. And he will look at a ball outside for the first offering. 1-0 the count. We certainly hope you can join us for tomorrow's game. 4:35 first pitch, as that one misses inside. 2-0 now the count to Joe. The first early game that we will play here at Mike Lansing Field. So hopefully it will not be pitch black dark when I am driving home. Me and all the deer. As that one is fouled back. You good? It wasn't that funny. Okay. Me and the deer, that's what that got you. I think the 10-1 game in the heat is getting to Chris. All the exercise he's been doing, running up the stairs, getting food between innings, he's losing his mind. 2-1 count, here comes the pitch. That one will miss downstairs for a ball. I'm sorry. Why did you laugh so hard? It wasn't that funny. Oh my God. Okay. 3-1 fell off at the plate. Stop. My lashes. Oh God. Oh my God, please. Can I have a paper towel? Stop. Okay, we're both losing our minds. Give me a paper towel. Come on, bring it back. Stop. Okay, a full count to Joe Schmidt here. Bottom of the 8th inning, 10-1, and Joe's going to step out. You can hear us laughing. He's like, what's going on? Stop. Full count. That reminds me, I'm going to tell you a story. You never start a story with 2 outs, so I'll tell you when we get back. As the runner takes off a bit, it doesn't matter because the pitch is outside for a ball 4. I lied. That's the clip that's going on Twitter. Oh my gosh. It reminds me of, I'm a big Red Sox fan. So back in the day when, I'll tell you the story since we're still going here, as Jake Reynes will come to the plate with 2 down and 2 runners aboard. Big Red Sox fan. So back when they still had Jerry Remy and Don Orsillo calling games, there was a play where a ball had gone foul and a fan interfered with it. As here comes the offering. That will miss outside for a ball. 1-0 the count. And another fan got mad at the first fan who had interfered. So he threw an entire pizza at him. And Don and Jerry were laughing so hard they couldn't get any words out. As here comes, that one will miss outside for a ball, 2-0. And it wasn't that funny. Like it was crazy that this guy had thrown an entire pizza at this other guy, but they were just laughing so incredibly hard. Just like me and Chris, over literally nothing. Broken bat. This one popped up on the infield. Racing in the pitcher who falls down. It's the third baseman who will make the play. Hartsfield. So that was a bit of a mess there. But the inning is over. I'm going to collect myself. Me and Chris are going to have a talk about professionalism. And we will head to the top of the 9th inning. Mining City leading 10-1. Looking to stay connected with your hometown baseball team? Make sure you're subscribed to the Horseheads text messages. All you've got to do is text "Go Heads" to 85100 to sign up for exclusive updates, giveaways, promos, and the latest news on all things Horseheads. The Horseheads are still actively looking for host families in the Casper, Wyoming, and surrounding areas to host a variety of players and interns for the 2021 season. Host families play an integral part of our organization by providing players and interns a place to call home for the summer. Benefits of becoming a host family include season tickets for your household to all Horseheads home games, 25% off most Horseheads merchandise and concessions, and team-signed memorabilia. If you're interested in becoming a host family, give us a call at 307-441-1334 or email hostfamily@casperhorseheads.com.
We have a new pitcher here for you on the evening. It is Kyle Fannin. He comes on in relief of Jake Allen, who was excellent. Kyle Fannin out of Western Nebraska Community College, a Meridian High School prospect. And he comes in here. You need to move it. Oh, mine's behind. It's fine. Chris is not at fault for once here. As Miles Hartsfield will come to the plate here in the top of the ninth, a 10-1 ball game. Tommyknockers leading as here comes the first offering from Fannin. That one will miss inside for a ball. We will get you Jake Allen's line here. He went 3 innings, did not allow an earned run. He did allow a couple of inherited runners to score. He struck out 4. He walked 2 men, and he was excellent after walking those 2 men. He did allow anybody to reach as this one is fouled back. Count will go to 1-1. Hartsfield 2 for 3 with a double, a ground out, a single, and a walk. And he's batting now in the top of the 9th inning. Casper will have 9-1-2 due up when we enter play in the bottom of the 9th, as here comes the pitch. That one an off-speed pitch that Mitch is upstairs. So now 2-1 now the count to Hartsfield. It'll be Hartsfield, Walker, and Morgan due up here for the Tommyknockers in a game that they lead 10-1. Nobody has scored since the 6th inning. As this one is swung on and hit out to center field, that ball will get down for a base hit. So that is how the inning starts off, with a base hit by Miles Hartsfield, and it will send Jack Walker up to the plate. Walker is 1 for 4 with a fly out, a double, a fly out, and a fly out. As Fannin on to face his second batter of the game here. Walker out of Cedar Hills, Utah, hitting 111 on the season coming into this one in 5 games. 5 runs, 3 hits, 3 triples, and 12 strikeouts. Last night he was 0 for 4 with a run scored, an RBI, a strikeout, and 2 stolen bases. As here comes the pitch. This one, big swing and a miss there at a pitch right down the heart of the plate. Ricky Teal, Eric Orato, and Ryan Callahan will come to the plate for the Horseheads unless we see a pinch hitter. 4:35 first pitch tomorrow as, they're throwing out something down there down the left field line. Everybody getting excited. Teddy bears or something? As the throw will go over to first to check on the runner. Looks like the folks from the Special Olympics of Wyoming footballs. They had the foam footballs earlier.
are throwing out. Those are not footballs. I know what a football looks like, Chris. Chris got a football earlier. As here comes the pitch. That one will miss outside for a ball. Can't leave it up at 1-1. Oh, it's a Jersey Mike's because they're a sponsor of the Special Olympics of Wyoming. So it's a Jersey Mike's football here. The Jersey Mike's are a sponsor of the Yankees too. So I'm a Jimmy John's gal. Chris is like, none of this makes sense to me. The 1-1 offering to Walker. Here it comes. That one will catch the outside corner for a strike. 1-2. Chris's mom is the co-GM of the team, and I just thought about having to explain to her what happened last inning with the deer comment. She's gonna fire me. No, she'll laugh. She's great. I love working here. I love working for all the people. Giselle, Jerome, Myra, Chuck. Such a great organization to be a part of. As that one will miss upstairs for a ball. 2-2. We look forward to bringing you all the home games and select road games as well this season. We've got some exciting ones, that's for sure. Badlands and Wheat City coming to town in early July. Looking forward to that. And then, of course, the All-Star game will be here in Casper. Simply cannot wait for that. As here comes the 2-2 pitch. That one is fouled back to us. I wonder where they're going to put. I wonder if everybody's going to bring their broadcaster. We don't have room. You're going to be kicked out. We're just going to sit. We'll go back in that room and hide. When it's July and it's really hot. A 2-2 count. They're going to have a home run derby and everything. Should be so fun. I'm excited. I've never been to an All-Star game. As here comes a 2-2 pitch. Big swing and a miss there. He went down on one knee. Badly fooled was Walker as he will strike out swinging for the first out at the top of the ninth here, and it will send Matt Morgan up to the plate. He is 0 for 3 with a fly out, a sac fly, a fly out, and a ground out. Morgan, the number 9 man. Seth Lucero would be due up next. He is the beer batter, but it is the top of the ninth, so they have stopped serving beers. So if he strikes out, maybe they'll do free popcorn or something. As here comes the pitch. Big swing and a foul back. Count will run to 0-1. The count to Morgan, batting in a 10-1 game. Home plate umpire will get some more baseballs here. Top of the ninth inning, 1 down, runner aboard at first. That is Hartsfield. He singled to open the inning against Fannin, who is at 11 pitches, 7 strikes, and 4 balls. And he will look in for the sign and now deliver a curveball that doesn't curve. 1-1 the count. That one left up. One run in the second, 3 in the third, 4 in the fifth, 2 in the sixth for Mining City. 1 run in the first for the Horseheads. They led early, and then that was it. Mining City has not looked back since, as here comes the pitch. This one is skied and sent out to center field. Moving in under it is Ricky Teal, and in shallow right center field, he will make the out for out number 2. As here comes Seth Lucero. The shortstop is 2 for 4. He is grounded out. He has a bunt single. He has walked, singled, and flied out on the evening. So this is his 6th trip to the plate tonight. That's what happens when you score 10 runs. That lineup be turning over. As here comes the pitch. That one will miss inside for a ball. Had him flinching out of the way. Lucero out of Aravada, Colorado, 6'2", 180-pounder at Dawson Community College. His last game, he was 3 for 5 with a run scored, 3 hits, and a strikeout. Against Casper, he's 4 for 7 with 2 runs and a double. As here comes the pitch. This one sent out to left. Moving under it is Harris Beckley. Everybody's out, but that ball is in foul territory, and nobody will make the play, so it will just be a long strike. 1-1 the count. All 3 games of the series against Western Nebraska will be at 6:35. That a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday series. The Horseheads look to rebound after getting swept by the Pioneers out in Nebraska last Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. The first series of the year also taking place in Western Nebraska. They took that one 2-1. So they lead the season series 5-1. And they play them quite frequently, so the Horseheads got to turn the play around against the Pioneers, that's for sure.
1-1 the count to the man at the plate, Seth Lucero, batting with 2 down here in the top of the ninth and a runner aboard at first. Here comes the pitch. This one is swung on and lashed foul down the right field line. 1-2 the count will run on Lucero now. If anybody reaches, nobody has come out on deck yet. Well, they do. I just can't see his number because it's obscured by the pole. It will not be Connor Dubrinsky. Might be Matt Krieger, who came in to replace him defensively. That's probably who it'll be. As Fannin, 16 pitches, 10 strikes, 6 balls. He looks in for the sign, and now Lucero will step out, calls time. Now he steps back into the plate, staring down a 1-2 count. As Fannin readies himself and now delivers. This one is swung on, hit out to right, but that ball is going foul. It is down by the bullpen. They tried to make a catch down there. They were unable to. Somebody throwing their hat in mock disgust. As 1-2 the count will hold on Lucero. You will see another pitch here. Bats with a man at first. 2 down here in the top of the ninth inning. Tommyknockers leading 10-1. As here comes the 1-2 pitch from Fannin. Swung on and fouled off at the plate. We will do it again. 4 straight foul balls from Lucero here. Just past 9:30 here local time. As the crowds have thinned out considerably here, as you would anticipate with the score being what it is. See what the temperature is out there. It is 80 degrees, so still toasty. Will be 93 tomorrow, so even warmer. As here comes the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. As down goes swinging Lucero. Oh, and he was the K-Man, but nobody gets half off beer because they stopped serving beer. Isn't that how the cookie crumbles? As a strikeout swinging will have Lucero down. And we head to the bottom of the ninth inning. Last chance for the Horseheads. They need 9 runs to tie. Here we go. Rally caps on, folks.
Don't miss a minute of Horseheads action this summer. Can't make it to the ballpark? We've made it easy for you to stay up to date with everything Casper Horseheads. All home games as well as select road games are streamed live on our YouTube channel and are also available to listen to on our Mixlr channel. Make sure you're also following the Horseheads social media accounts on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to catch everything you need to know about your hometown baseball team. The Law Enforcement Torch Run for Special Olympics Wyoming is part of the worldwide movement's largest grassroots fundraiser and public awareness vehicle. At its most basic level, officers and athletes, the Guardians of the Flame, run the Special Olympics Flame of Hope to the opening ceremonies of Special Olympics competition. As a whole, the Torch Run encompasses a variety of year-round fundraising events such as jackalope jumps, tip-a-cop, letter merchandise sales, fire truck pulls, strikes for SO, truck convoy, corporate donations, and other special events. All fundraising proceeds directly benefit the athletes of Special Olympics Wyoming. Most importantly, officers continually interact with Special Olympics athletes and are the primary medal presenters at the local, area, and state competitions. Last chance here for the Horseheads. They will have to rally against the new pitcher. It is John Cordaway out of Tarleton State. The Tommyknockers leading here 10-1 in the bottom of the ninth inning. 9-1-2 due up for Casper. And Ricky Teal will dig in first. He is 0 for 3 with a strikeout swinging and a couple of flyouts. Cordaway, a freshman at Tarleton State, 6'5", 200-pound right-hander as he deals home. That one will miss inside for a ball, 1-0. We have seen a bevy of pitchers for each team. We have seen 5 pitchers for the Horseheads in this one. And we have seen 6 pitchers now for the Tommyknockers. And more defensive changes than I can count, is that one will miss downstairs for a ball. So Teal is ahead 2-0 in the count here. Teal, Eric Arato, and Ryan Callahan are due up here. And if anybody reaches Brooks Browning, the DH would come up. He was a defensive... he was a running replacement, as that one will be skied out to center. Moving under it is Walker, and now it fades into left, and Matt Morgan will make the play for out number 1. And it will send up Eric Arato, who is the number 1 man, as he will dig in now. 1 for 3 with a double, a walk. He's also reached on an error and flied out. Cordaway, an Oak Ridge High School product. He lettered his senior year. He also played basketball. He was second team all-district, and he played 1 year of select ball for C2 baseball. As he did not pitch this year, so we have no stats to report to you. And he will deal strike 1 home to Arato, who is batting in the bottom of the 9th inning with 1 down here. Tommyknockers leading 10-1. Looks like they will tie this series up at 1 game apiece. Rubber match tomorrow, set for 4:35. As this one is skied high out into right field. Moving out into shallow right field is Matt Krieger, and he will make the out for number 2 in the inning. As the Horseheads are now quickly down to their last out. It'll be Ryan Callahan coming to the plate, the third baseman. He is 1 for 4 in this game. Nope, I lied. We're getting a pinch hitter, because what would this night be without one last pinch hitter? Zion Springer, who we have not seen in a hot moment. He will get his first plate appearance of the evening. Wearing number 8, he will await the first offering from Cordaway, and that one will straighten him up on a ball inside. 1-0 the count now to Springer. Comes into this game as a pinch hitter, 2 outs, bottom of the 9th inning. Here comes the 1-0 offering, a curveball that stayed up by his head, 2-0. He was ducking out of the way of that one. Springer out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, 6 foot, 200-pound junior at Menlo College in California. As he will await the 2-0 offering, swung on it, a pitch upstairs, and he misses it, 2-1. Our PA hit the window once again. He's really trying to shatter it tonight, I'm telling you. I think it slides open. He could just let the bugs roll on through, as that one will miss outside for a ball. So ahead in the count is Springer, 3-1. Browning has come out on deck. If Springer is to get aboard, he would be the man next up. But a 10-1 ball game here with 2 down in the bottom of the 9th. Here comes the pitch, swung on and missed by Springer, and the count is run full. So now the Horseheads, they are down to their final out, their final strike. A full count here to Zion Springer, the man pinch hitting in the bottom of the 9th inning. As here comes the payoff pitch by Cordaway. Swung on and missed. A foul tip held onto by the catcher. And down on strikes is Zion Springer. That ends the game. Mining City takes this one 10-1. The second game in a 3-game set. So we will play a rubber match tomorrow night. The Horseheads led this one early. They were up 1-0. But that proved to be the only run of the night that they would score. A collection of 5 pitchers, giving up 10 runs to Mining City here this evening. Don't go anywhere. We will be back with the post game, but for now, Mining City takes this one 10-1. The Law Enforcement Torch Run for Special Olympics Wyoming is part of the worldwide movement's largest grassroots fundraiser and public awareness vehicle. At its most basic level, officers and athletes, the Guardians of the Flame, run the Special Olympics Flame of Hope to the opening ceremonies of Special Olympics competition. As a whole, the Torch Run encompasses a variety of year-round fundraising events such as jackalope jumps, tip-a-cop, letter merchandise sales, fire truck pulls, strikes for SO, truck convoy, corporate donations, and other special events. All fundraising proceeds directly benefit the athletes of Special Olympics Wyoming. Most importantly, officers continually interact with Special Olympics athletes and are the primary medal presenters at the local, area, and state competitions. Welcome back to Mike Lansing Field. The Mining City Tommyknockers taking game 2 of this series by a final score of 10-1. The losing pitcher for the Horseheads will be the starter, Jake Wright. He gave up 4 earned runs in his 3 innings of work. The starter, Riley Powers, will take the win in 4 innings of work. He gave up just 1 run, and it was earned. The relievers here for the Tommyknockers were excellent tonight. They didn't allow any more runs to come across after Powers now allowed that initial run. The only run he gave up was on that double to lead off the game to Arado. He came home to score on a couple of ground outs, but that was it scoring-wise for the Horseheads. So the Tommyknockers take this one 10-1. Looking ahead tomorrow night, first pitch 4:35. It's a rubber game as the Horseheads look for their second series win on the season, and they look to do it at home here in front of a great Sunday Fun Day home crowd. We hope to see you out here in Casper, but if you are unable to make it, we will be live on YouTube and Mixlr. So that just about covers it for the evening. The Tommyknockers taking this one by a final of 10-1. Here at Mike Lansing, Hannah Martin signing off. I'll see you tomorrow night, 4:35 first pitch. Don't miss it. Have a good night, everybody.